Right, YouTube. It is 17th of July, 2022, 3:08 p.m. Frying here like bacon on prison planet Earth. Radiated, we're radiated like cockroaches and sprayed like cockroaches. In fact, yeah. So here we go. Welcome to planet Earth. Sunday. All right, guys, hold on. I gotta switch out the song here. I have a friend over, so I'm just gonna play some music for a few until I get dialed in, guys. Ace is here chilling with me, right?
Not doing illegal things.
Yeah, no, Delta 8 all day long. All day long. Can you even see him? Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can see you. Oh, we can see half of you.
I'm that fat.
Oh, it's just the couch that you're on. Come on. Oh, Daisy, and we're getting clawed to death. Oh, look at there you go, get cut off.
Daisy, get down.
Daisy, cray cray. All right, we'll listen to some Pantera, guys. I know I'm gonna blare you guys early, ears out early in the day. There we go.
Well, if they're into the Stranger Things,
the end will cross the line and send a message. It won't please the naked eye. When there is no light to point out to blind you, the law, the glowing dawn, and after still. When I die, I cast a shadow, and I'll rise. I cast a shadow. I'm leaving more eyes open. I close up both of mine for the ones that chase my life. Man, looking over shoulders, let paranoia in, spontaneously roll out. When I die, I cast a shadow, and I'll fly. I cast a shadow. Everybody get fired up. When I die, I cast a shadow, and I'll rise. I cast a shadow. Kiss my ass, Dracula.
Waiting in the dark, I close my eyes so I can see what was on your mind the day before you spoke with me, knocking at my door. You did your best to convince me. Then I realized the only choice was to be free. I'm on my own, I feel this way. I'm all alone, it's all the same. Your shadow is fading away. I feel so strong, now I move on. Waiting in the dark, I close my eyes so I can see what was on your mind the day before you spoke with me, knocking at my door. You did your best to convince me. Then I realized the only choice was to be free. feel this way. I'm all alone. It's all the same. Your shadow is fading away. I feel so strong. Now I move on. I'm on my own. I feel this way. I'm all alone. It's all the same. Your shadow is fading away. I feel so strong. Now I move on. I'm on my own. I feel this way. I'm all alone. It's all the same. Your shadow is fading away. I feel so strong. Now I move on. All of times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't feel the reaper. Baby, take my hand, don't feel the reaper. We'll be able to fly, don't feel the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La, 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 la. Valentine is done here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Romeo and 40,000 men and women every day. 40,000 men and women every day. Every 40,000 coming every day. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand, don't fear the reaper. We'll be able to fly, don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Love of two is one. Here but now they're gone. Came the last night of sadness, and it was clear she couldn't go on. The door was open and the wind appeared. The candles blew and then disappeared. The curtains flew and then he appeared. Don't be afraid. Come on, baby. She had no fear. And she ran to him. They looked backward and said goodbye. She had taken his hand. Come on, baby.
Since I set my eyes on you, I tell you the truth. Twisted like a flame in a slow dance, baby. You're driving me crazy. Come on, little honey. Come on now. listen, I'll tell you truthfully, well, she's coming close down. Oh, I can feel her. She's getting close to me. And I never
Hey guys, I'm streaming. I'm sorry my friend Ace stopped by for a minute, so yeah. I'm gonna stream another song and then I'll be back. I'll be up, guys.
Feels weird.
Do they know that I'm just a zombie?
Picking it up.
Yes. I hope you know he's
Legacy
a
of that
zombie,
shit
right?
is
Oh, yeah.
complicated, to say the least.
I walk along the avenue. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you. Meet a girl like you. With auburn hair and tawny eyes. The kind of eyes that hypnotize me through. Hypnotize me through. And I am so far away. I just run. I ran all my way. I couldn't get away. A cloud appears above your head. A beam of light
Reach out a hand to touch your face. You're slowly disappearing from my view. Disappearing from my view. Reach out a hand to try again. I'm floating in a beam of light with you. Beam of light with you. And I ran so far away. I just ran all night and day. And I ran so far away. I just ran, I couldn't get away.
Steal his work and everything else. Edison, you fucker. Well, anyway,
There you are.
so
Taking
the energy can always be there. Matter of fact, because of another guy, Theremin. Theremin was a Russian that was a fucking incredible genius. Not just a genius. He, like, think out of the box, like Indigo Girl kind of
Yeah.
minds. This is a guy who invented a musical instrument that he called the invisible violin.
No.
Because
The
you played it like a violin. Now, what it actually was a thing that reads like magnetic waves and converts it to sound. Okay? It's called a theremin. And you've heard it, anyone who's ever seen an old sci-fi movie, like let's say Forbidden Planet, and you have that weird music goes,
Yeah.
that's a theremin. And it sounds so creepy. That's where
it's
they
a
started getting it.
piano thing, right? It's a
Well,
little,
they can look
it's
at
like
di-
a little thing, and they move it like this.
They come in different shapes because really all you need is a circle that looks like that, that's only about this big around, and you need like a piece of metal or a wire that goes with it. Okay, so this thing is where it's sensing,
Oh, I
the
never
thing,
seen one of these things.
and you would see someone get close with it, or sometimes you see them as a block of wood with a little like antenna thing sticking out of it like that. And you just play it by just like running your hand over the area. It disrupts the wave, and you get this. But Theremin, being able to play the violin himself, took it and heard the sounds and started moving his hand in and out as though he's playing the thing. And it literally, he could play violin music. And it was so popular that he got a visa. This is before that shit was going on. And came to America to tour America as the invisible violinist.
Oh, this is early 19.
Way early, yeah. So while he was doing this, of course, the Russians,
Stop.
being that, let's just say at the time, there were some dirty motherfuckers in the government. So they said, okay, look.
You think Daisy?
What we need from you, Dr. Theremin, or Professor Theremin, or whatever he was.
Daisy.
We need you to, watch what the Americans are doing. Maybe take some pictures of stuff, especially if it looks sensitive or important or government. We maybe need you to, write down some things they say.
So he became a spy on.
Yes.
Wow.
So they forced him basically to be a spy. And all you know is this stupid Contra thing. You're like, because he got my family, so whatever. So he does. Supposedly he did. Okay. So he spied while in America, but he was this was a just incredible thing for people. And I don't know, I didn't live back then. I guess people were freaking out. Like Mike's noises. It was popular. He did his thing. Then he goes back to Russia, and you know what they said? You've been in America a little bit too long. we think that you are tainted. So we're going to put you in prison. So
Oh.
take him away. And, he's a
Did he die
patriot.
there?
He's doing those. No, he did not, because he was
Oh,
not
wow.
done yet. Because at some point they said, okay, this Cold War, and so we need to hear inside certain rooms in the American government, and we don't know how to do it. And we think that your little violin thing is very smart, so maybe you tell us how to do this.
Oh, you're
So
acting.
Theremin's like,
Uh,
and like, I don't know how really long it took him. Like, I'm thinking like a week later, he comes back and he's like, just give this to them. So the Americans receive notice that the Russian equivalent of the Boy Scouts are coming over to honor them, to honor America, and to give them this what looks like the seal of America. The eagle, but it's carved out of wood, so it's a big honor. So yeah, the kids come over, they give it to the president, and where does it go? In the CIA, like main, where they're having their meetings, like on the wall right there. Okay.
Is that the one that's on the wall? Well,
Wait for it. So it's on the wall, and suddenly secrets are getting out, and the Americans are like, well, what the hell's going on? All right, someone's a fink. They check everybody else out. No, nobody's finks. You're good. Okay, well then let's tear the shit up. They tore that place to bits. Nothing. They said, okay, it's definitely coming from this wall, because the information they got was, yeah. And they said, okay, so in this wall, they tore the wall open, looked at every speck of the stuff, and said, we don't get it. And no signals. They no signal coming in. No. How are they getting this shit? Either someone's carrying a recorder in. No one's carrying a recorder in. Okay, then they got a recorder already here, and so they had a guy get a machine to register signals. Okay,
Yeah.
and he stayed in the room the whole meeting with it on. And he's like, and then at the end of the meeting, they said, "Stay here," and sign like this, stay. And he scoots down as though someone's watching, because they don't know. They could have a camera. So he squats down in his chair and stays there. Then it happens. He gets a beam, and he records it in the whole deal. And they go, "Okay, well, where did the beam go?" And into that wooden seal. So they take the wooden seals, and they're like, "Oh, that was a Russian thing. Oh, fuck." So they take it off the wall, and they X-ray it. The X-ray is like, like, what the absolute fuck? What is going on? They split it in half, right to the middle, because it's definitely in the center, wherever it's going. They broke it in half. The only thing in there was this tab of metal.
That's what I thought.
Just one slick piece of metal, no electronics at all, and like like one other piece to it. And
listening.
this thing is in the Smithsonian to this day. It's called the Thing.
Oh yeah.
The Theremin Thing. It has no real designation or name.
Okay.
And it was just it's the same thing that's happening with a tape, except this piece of metal, it's recording, and then you send a burst of electricity through it, and they got the signal back for it somehow. It's amazing.
I know. I've seen that.
When you can make a
do it-
simple
you can do
machine
it.
into a
Next door
genius.
neighbor can do that.
Yeah.
You can listen to each other.
So this is why I'm saying your swords. If
Yeah,
a piece
that's
of
what I was
metal
talking
can do shit like that,
yeah.
and I'm
So
not
the
saying
swords.
exact. There is definitely processes and everything to do things, but just don't discount it. You got energy coming off from the
Right.
sword
Right.
that doesn't really
Both
tell
of
you that
them.
it's a soul thing, because there is a lot of science to that. Just like I don't know if I told you about this, but my sister-in-law had a problem. While she was pregnant, she could walk through her room, and the antique clocks in her room would all start dingling. Open a drawer of extra parts, they'd start working again. And she was like, "We've got poltergeist." I said, "Not necessarily." And I had to explain to her that the clock mechanism has they use a lot of gunky thick oils, okay? which was no big deal, except the older they got, the harder that stuff got. So until if you found like one for today from like the 1800s, it would have this thick shit on it, but it's still
Yeah.
grease. So eventually it will break loose, especially if there's magnets. Some of them are sensitive enough that if you have had, as a woman, issues with your body, stuff that would make more iron in your blood, it could be a menstrual thing, it could be,
Right.
in her fact, baby,
Mhm.
it could be several reasons. But there's more of it in women than there is in men, as far as I'm aware. Okay? But that iron in the blood can, it's iron. It has the same thing. There's stuff that can happen. So what it was doing is it was causing like a very, very, very mild magnetic effect on the little spring, which is already tensioned and ready to go. And the grease just gives just enough, and then it goes. And as it does, the clock mechanisms all work and function, and you get ding, ding, tick tock, tick tock. And so, no, poltergeist, no. Science, yes. And that's not something you register. You're not going to pull a machine and go like this. It's just
Yeah.
going to happen, and you're going to go, it doesn't register any machines.
Right.
No, it is science.
Yeah, I get that. Well, you made it sound like there was a bunch at once doing it.
What do you mean?
Like a bunch of clocks at once?
She
or
did.
Just one?
No, she had a bunch. She had like a drawer full of old clock parts, like still on the mechanism, sitting in the drawer. So you have and all the mechanisms together. It's just they're all bound up or they don't work. So
Yeah.
she didn't use those.
Right.
But she had a collection, so they were all over her wall, in one room, and then she had like a drawer full of shit. So I told her to investigate that. I said, you can even take a magnet of your own and see what goes on there. She was like, totally. And plus, it never happened again after she, had the baby and everything. So she's fairly sure that's it. And but this is not unprecedented. This is not, because
Yeah.
there's also cases where shit like microwaves exploded and people got huge sparks, like static, but not normal static, like 3-inch, static.
There's a lot of ions.
That has a lot to do with the condition of the person's body, and that's the kind of stuff you know that first. You check that first.
Yeah.
Atmosphere. I mean,
There's a lot of ions in the
well,
atmosphere right
Brady
now.
had never seen green clouds, and someone
Green?
posted a bunch online, and I said that's what Indiana looks like, because there's so high chance of getting tornadoes and stuff. It used to scare the shit out of me.
Oh, I bet.
Go to your cousin's
So
house.
scary.
You're away from home, and suddenly you look at the sky, and it's Sargasso, this ghostbustery green skies, and you're like, what the fuck? And you get a little bit of rain, and you could smell the petrichor in the air, and the clouds have the funneling effect going like that. You're like, oh, jeez, I'm in the middle.
I know, of flatland. You don't get much.
Well, not just the Badland.
You don't get many tornadoes.
The one thing, Flatland. Oh yeah, Flatland's.
But not in Indiana.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I
It's part of Tornado Alley.
When I lived there, I didn't even remember having a tornado.
Oh yeah, any flat land is susceptible.
Mhm.
So
I mean, I get that.
well. Anyway, the I forget what I was going to say.
The flatland, the green
Yeah,
clouds in the
but I'm
tornado
trying to
alley.
remember where my reference
I
came
don't
to
know.
it.
I have no idea.
But I remember you could look over. Oh, this is what it was. You could look like out of the field and stuff like that. Because when I was growing up, my dad still had ones around his house, but now
They have
they're
the
all
coolest house.
he doesn't know anymore. He sold them.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they
too
have-
big. They had like 10 acres over here, 5 over here, and the huge house. But
That's so
someone has to clean
crazy.
it.
Yeah,
And
he
my
had
dad,
the underground
cancer
house.
survival.
Yeah.
Well, Earth shelter is better.
Earth shelter house.
It was
Yeah,
made
Earth
specifically
amazing.
for angles and sun. It had very architectural design to it.
And the roof was
Covered,
so
covered
and
with
grass.
grass and, yep.
Yeah, it was awesome.
but not the garage. And then eventually the garage, when he remarried, there's another part of the house. So it's actually got another story that they added, and fucking best room. I mean, it looked beautiful. But my dad built everything else, so of course
Yeah,
his
it was-
meticulous perfection guy.
Yeah.
You know. But
so
well,
that's where you get it.
if I had
OCD.
1/10 of my dad's
Yeah.
OCD, you'd be like, that guy's fucking nuts. But you could look out, like say the fields and stuff, and you could see for miles. And if the skies were even slightly funneling, I'm like, oh god, and living in the basement. But the green skies, the problem with it is the closer to the storm, the greener the skies. And at some point, you'll be driving or whatever, and just whoop, you're in the green skies. And if it's foggy in the green skies, you can't see where the storm is. So if there's a tornado, it could be 10 feet from you, except for the noise.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know it. You'd be like, I don't see nothing.
So it looks like when people are in their cams with their cars, and I'm like, oh my
You're
gosh,
in the
they're
green, you're
driving,
screwed.
and they're
Yeah.
like, look like they're driving right into it. I'm like, I would go.
I
into
was
ditch.
shit scared
Yeah,
of those things
like-
growing up.
Oh,
And we were like
That's right.
prime location for the shit. You'd hear about them all the time. Oh, the
you
store.
got
This.
lucky.
A lot of times though, it was like parking lots first or trailer court, and they would just take them out. But sometimes you'd see a housing development and they do bouncing. You ever seen bouncing?
What?
It goes, talk about
Oh,
feeling, rereading. I got to go reread the Bible because they'll come
You
wipe out like 3 houses in a row. And they are just
Oh yeah, I know.
shattered to bits. And
we
then
got
suddenly
one.
they go, boing,
Yep.
disappear, and your house is here. And then the
Just-
neighbor,
Oh,
boom, and it just
I know.
continues on its route. And it literally, if you looked like a map or on one of those little camera things, you'd look down and just see the line go, skip.
Yeah.
And he's like going,
What?
do you have blood around his?
I know.
Yeah,
Right? Like, what did
what's
they
this
do?
shit?
Yeah, it happens a lot. You're just like,
But
how did I get that?
Well, thankfully, it was at that moment that our bank put through the check to Oral Roberts, and it was for him to get a new pair of lips for his wife to suck his dick with, or
Oh,
whatever,
God.
whatever bullshit that he's.
Whatever their new rendezvous is with their new cash allotment. No, I don't know. People rebuild. That's crazy.
I hope I'm not offending a bunch of Christians. around
What?
in your
No,
audience.
I don't have Christian. I have all wide variety. Christians,
Well, I have a
Satanists, something in
favorite
between.
moment
No.
of Christianity
Yeah.
fails. And I don't get to use it all because I like to be neutral in a crowd.
Yeah,
even
we're
when
not very
I'm
free
looking at it
thinkers
like,
on
oh,
that.
I hate you and I hate you.
Yeah,
It's like,
we like to be neutral, right? We were talking
So,
about this last time.
I'm with a band called the Extraordinary Contraption. So it was a steampunk band. And we just did a tour up north. We were going to the World Steam Expo up there. There's like two. There's one in New York or New Jersey or something like that. And there was one up in Dearborn, Michigan. The one in Dearborn, Michigan, the guy
That's funny in Dearborn.
the guy that ran it
Wow.
must have had tons of money. And the way I know he has tons of money is I've done conventions for years, and sometimes it was like one every month for 5 years. And then you notice, what they can afford and what they can't afford, no matter how much money is involved.
Right.
And like even DragonCon is a committee. No one person owns it. It's a committee now. Well, anyway, this one guy, this is a convention, and he had statuary for like Call of Cthulhu in the fucking lobby. Now that's bad enough. They don't allow you to mess with the lobby. Usually that's the one place that nothing except for like I said, something the size of DragonCon or whatever. But,
Yeah.
but most hotels are like, you don't put that shit nowhere in here.
Yeah.
Like you stick to your little place and shut the fuck up.
Right.
Because 5 minutes when you're gone, the Lions
Oh,
Club is coming in and they need the space, and I can't have permanent or things that take a truck to get in and out. But yet, here's a convention. Not only did he have gigantic statues in the front room, in the lobby, but then he had all over the walls, like everywhere in the entire hotel, were cogs and big things that were mounted on the walls. I mean, it looked like he owned this hotel, and he just said, "Well, I'm going to do this." So shut
Was
the fuck
this
up.
where? What hotel?
I don't know the name of it, but
Oh.
it was in Dearborn, Michigan.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So anyway,
That's crazy. They put a
That was money.
convention back then.
That was
When
fucking money.
this? When was this?
oh,
2 years back?
recently,
Recently?
I say a few years back. Remember,
I
we're old.
know.
So, yeah, the good stuff all is 10 years plus. So I'm gonna say
Still, Dearborn was not.
2008,
Dang.
somewhere around there.
I'm surprised they have it in Dearborn.
Oh no, like I said, it probably was a cheap thing comparatively,
Right.
but at the same time, that man had some money to push around. And
I
I
wish
did
I
have
had some money pushed around.
oh yeah, don't we all? So but the story isn't about that. The Christian thing that I was talking about actually has to do with the ride back. Because on the ride back, we passed through Chicago. Now, we don't have to. There's plenty of ways to get back to the south from up north. But he had like family or friends in Chicago, and he wanted to show off a little bit, so we had to stop off there. Anyway, we left there and continued on, and as we're on the highway, I look over to my right, and there is a plywood Jesus in this. And I found out that was the Ole, Ole, Ole Jesus. That was one name for him. Another name they gave it was the Butter Jesus, because it looked from the highway like it was made of like sticks of margarine that someone had carved into this Jesus.
And then they sell all kinds of other statues. Is that their?
Well, no, I don't know. You can see it from the highway though. And so it's this Jesus like this. He's got his hands like that. He's plywood. Now, if you don't see the immediate problem in that, point on, and you'll understand. So I'm just marveling at it, but I don't like big singers. Carload of musicians, and I don't want to really push them on who or what their faith is or anything like that. So I don't make too many harsh comments. I just kind of like, interesting. But they were the ones that I was like, oh yeah, that Butter Jesus, been there for years, and it was something that the church had begged people for money for, or some guy built it like just for on the who knows. Anyway, it was a thing. And there were the crowds that loved it, and there was the crowds that thought it was a monumental waste of money and stupidity.
Right.
And I don't know. I want to say within 5 months, a lightning hit it.
No.
Burned it to the ground.
No. Oh.
Ashed them. Well, I say the ashes. I don't truly know how to the extent. But the fact that lightning hit a wooden structure and set it ablaze should tell you something. Now, again, it really depends on the faith of the person you're talking to about this. But yeah, let's say you're a Christian and that happens to your ridiculous wooden Jesus. I think he would go, my dad said something about idols at one point.
I know,
worshiping an idol. But I just, since those were written, and it was kind of a Jewish thing. So let's just go with my feelings of it. Lightning bolt.
Plasma.
So that's a clear answer to me.
Yeah,
I don't think Jesus likes that. I think
I don't think
Jesus himself wiped out your piece of shit. Now that would
Maybe
be pretty clear to me. But there was people there that were online whining about getting it rebuilt and begging people, church people who already don't have the money for the tithings anyway. I'm saying that because I think tithings are bullshit. Anyway, so they're
cutting another tree down,
hard-earned money, and say, let's please build another monstrosity to Jesus. When your own God blows it the fuck up, or burns it down, or turns it to salt, or floods it out, you got to question that thing. You didn't have a church fall on New Orleans and wipe it out. You didn't have, you didn't have like a statue of Jesus and his hand out like that, and it just happened to a pedophile as he was running after a child. But yet, I think it's still a clear answer. It was like Jesus, how do you feel about this structure of you and wood?
Oh yeah.
Bazap!
Did you hear? I know.
Oh, so build another one? Okay. We gotta beg the people for some more money to build another monstrosity that you're just gonna burn or blow down, because this is also still in Tornado Alley.
Okay, here's another one for you. Okay, speaking of plasma, no, I agree. I'm right on board with you with that.
Plasma.
The plasma, supposedly people were throwing this out. Plasma hit the guide stones. Please. Oh, plasma took out the guide stones. I seen people buying.
There actually was a guy in a car leaving on the camera.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah. And do you think that's the only pictures? Those are the only pictures that are showing the public. So the police may have
an alibi. Or it could have been an alibi. Maybe they just show us
literally
stuff.
The
Scapped
police
up. It's not
could have a picture of him walking up to the camera and looking at it and going, before walking out there. But we're not going to see that because the police don't want the guy to know how much you have on it. That's why the public doesn't know a lot of what's going on because it ruins the job. They're like, shh, I'm going to catch that guy later. He's right over there.
It ruins
Shh,
the job, all right.
Let's be quiet.
Yeah.
And you're going, what are you doing? And the guy runs off. That's what I'm talking about. So, yes.
Oh, it's the biggest show on earth. The world is the stage, and you know it. Come on now.
Well, either way, there are
Sorry.
times when you need to shut the fuck up about something.
Yeah.
Okay, as a man, I come home and my wife is wearing a muumuu, and how do I look? And your brain is screaming at you, going, I want to vomit. What do I get to do? You look great, hon. And walk away.
It's okay to agree to disagree, right? That's what we
Okay.
say.
Let's say you're watching your favorite show, whether it be sports or Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, whatever. You're watching your show, playing your video game, whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yet neither.
And yet
watching
your
YouTube.
wife, who's been banging away in the other room,
Banging
literally
away.
making noises with pots of bands, specifically to get your attention, but you're too stupid to know it. When she says, "Can you take the garbage out?" A, is she saying that because she thinks that this moment is the exact time when you need to do that? She's had the entire day, but this is the moment when you're watching your show. One, let's just say that's one. Two,
That'd be annoying.
does
as
well, let's just say this. She need it right now. No, she doesn't need it right now. She's trying to get your attention because she's pissed about something else.
Because
She will tell
pissed
you, say, honey, what's the matter? Am I not spending enough time with you? Or is there something bigger? Are you having a baby? Did you get a new job? Is there something that I need to know that you want to tell me?
She wants your attention.
I would rather you tell me that, get it off your chest, and then I can go back to my show, than have to get up, move my drink, push the food that I'm eating off my chest,
Oh my gosh.
Move the
just
cat
stop
from
to
my
do that.
feet.
I know, right? I'd be like,
Get up,
hell no.
take the garbage, the slimy ass bag of garbage out of the trash,
That wouldn't fly with
possibly
me,
getting shot by all the people out there today who are just randomly shooting people.
right?
Or how about you just tell me what the fuck you want?
How about-
Just come in here and just tell me what is your fucking problem. I mean, you don't have to say mean, but for God's sakes, that's how it sounds in your head.
Yeah, no, I would cuss all the time. No, listen, the thing is I would never answer to that. If I was asked to do something while I'm comfy in the middle of something, I would
You
say
just
no.
ignore them.
I would say, well, I would do it. I mean, I would be
Well, you
outrageous.
could
Like
probably
when
get
I'm
to your
done.
thing. You're like,
When I'm done,
So
I'll
you
do it. But
when
like,
they walk up to you, guiding around,
no, I
and
would
you just
do
go
that. Yeah,
in their
really,
face.
yeah. I mean, like, come on. That's just, some women are ridiculous.
You can be really pissy about it. You're like,
No, what I would do is in
do
the
you
morning.
see this drugs in my hand? Do you see this shit?
No. Do you see this? No.
Do you see this? Okay, shut the fuck up and go away.
No,
And
this
then
is.
puff another one in their face.
Yeah, I wasn't.
No,
really
you
like
would-
that. No, I would love to. No, this is the way you do it. Men, I would try to do it before.
I have
you
my
leave.
opinion on it. I have my opinion.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
know,
Okay,
right?
I do it. Go ahead.
When you leave in the morning, going to work on your normal
Well,
work
my point
day,
is that she didn't really want
take
the
out the
garbage.
trash.
Right.
In the morning.
I don't think
That's
she
it.
wanted the garbage out. I think that in the woman in that scenario, it may not be a woman, it could be a partner, but one person is going to have to do the crap. So, you could wait for that situation. She's right. The best way to do it is to handle it ahead of time. I have a regular day and schedule and time.
Oh.
Call it an OCD, but I get the damn trash out every day every week at the same time, the same way, and I don't have those complaints. Matter of fact, the night before, I make sure things are ready. They're getting close by. My trash downstairs in my apartment, I don't take out to the day I'm going out because I'm going out anyway, so I might as well take it out. And our stupid trash won't even get there till 6 o'clock because they've decided that since the pandemic that nobody wants to work for the garbage company.
I know, or something. I'm not
But-
sure what it is.
The best solution I've ever heard, and I know this is going to get you flat.
Oh.
It's going to get you flat, but it is fact. There are certain truths out there that people don't want to hear, but inside they know. They fucking know that it's truth.
Okay, let's hear it.
You probably already know this,
Okay.
but you'll never admit it.
Okay. Well,
I'm
let's
guessing.
see. Well, let's see.
If you want your man, I'm saying man because I'm a man and I know this.
If I have
But you
a man
could
ever.
say woman also if it applied. But I don't know. I'm not a woman,
No.
so I can't say it applied. Wait for it. Wait
I
for it.
know.
Blowjob. So yeah, there's some women out there that go, they can and then there's other one going, never. That's not. But it is fact.
Well,
You want to control a man. If you want to control a man, the way to do it, blowjobs. You can get a man to jump off a fucking mountain. Yeah, Clark Bar, give me that thing. Eat some horrible monstrosity.
Sure.
Strangle the cat. What do you want? Look, hey,
Wow.
being good at would probably add to that also. There's some guys that are kind of seriously.
Well,
No. That was
yeah.
not with the time. But
It's only good to
a good blowjob is still a blowjob. But a good blowjob is such gold. I mean, honest to God, it is gold.
Wow.
And there are guys that are not picky out there that might be like on, at first when the guy goes down, he's like, hey, but then he's like, hey.
Not so bad.
Otherwise, there wouldn't be prison sex. Okay, I'm just saying. Some there was a guy that said a little to the right, a little okay.
But man, the visuals there.
But truth there too. The guy that says, "I will never this week do that." And okay, I'm kind of into this. I swear to God, if you're like going, honey, I want you to buy me.
I know this
Oh,
stuff
I need it.
already. I've been married
I
and have
said
4
that.
children.
I said you probably know
come
this.
on now. I know. I'm
Yeah.
just finding the right. There's very few out there that I'm willing to do that to.
Yeah.
Okay,
But you
all.
know
I'm
that it is
picky.
fact,
I'm
though.
picky. It is fact.
It is fact. So
And some
there
women
could be-
enjoy
there's-
it.
there's
Some
people-
women enjoy
right.
it. So it's
I know there's
finding that
people out there
right
that are gonna say,
one.
they go,
Find
he's
the
an
right one.
asshole. He doesn't know what he's talking. It's fact. It is fucking fact. Every man,
That's why men are the way they
and
are.
even gay men, they're controlled by whoever's blown the other one. The same thing. I guarantee it. I'm not gay, but it's a big guess. And see, I said I don't know women, but I would imagine that if it brought the same amount of pleasure, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but you got to find that right one. That's
I
the problem.
did know a couple girls that you could rule anything with that.
Oh.
I had a girlfriend that if she got
Some
into a
women play
conversation
the
that I did not
female.
want to hear, and she's and I'm like, okay, this is not going well. I would go down on her, and she shut right the hell up.
Oh boy.
I'm not saying every woman, but there are
Yeah,
some that can
no.
be controlled with the.
No, that
yes.
wouldn't work for me.
But guys most certainly are controlled by
And
the
they, no, that ain't working for me. No.
I think you'd go.
Yeah,
If you don't stop that, the dog's like, "What'd I do, Mom?"
yeah, she likes it.
You got 20 minutes to stop what you're doing.
Dominatrix mom. I mean, I have some
Let's see the fly
whips.
swatter.
I have some whips. That's one of the first versions. I have some good ones inside. This is different. This is the old version.
The only difference between this and a
What did my dad write
prop,
on that? Yeah,
The
he
only-
made them
the
some
only
ass
difference-
swatters. Did he write ass swatter on that
No.
one? He
fly.
did. Oh,
What's this?
he made
Bug.
some. He made some fetish.
Bug
ones.
charmed.
Bug
Charmer.
Charmer. That was one of his names. Bug Charmer. This was the first edition.
Well,
Not
what I'm
really.
saying is the only difference between fly swatter and riding crop is just that
Oh, yeah,
cut
yeah.
off,
True.
because that's a riding crop right there. I mean,
I have a cat and
I usually have a loop here.
Cat and 9 with fur.
So does
Long
my
ones.
roommate, the one I was describing earlier.
nice.
He's got because he's in the bondage. I think he's got to do it twice in his life because he's a very shy man.
Grady?
But still, that's his thing.
Oh.
I've told people before because I made him the perfect Christmas gift once. I took all of his things that he was into: the color green, cats, bondage, fire. I put all of them together in one item. Do you know what it is?
No, a candle.
Very close. Very
Oh.
close. It's at least part of it. I took a stuffed kitten that I
These
bought,
guys.
a little stuffed kitten,
Hey, Leslie.
spray painted it day glow green, and I took a pair of miniature handcuffs and I handcuffed it onto the candle,
Oh.
and I had a little green candle, so literally you could carry it around as a nightlight. So he had fire, he had the green, he had the bondage and the cat, and the cat
There
you
you
could squeeze it.
go.
And it goes. Yeah. He said, "This is my favorite gift ever."
Oh gosh.
But yeah, it's one of those funny quirks. You find out that your roommate is into it, and you're like, well, I'm into it. I just don't see you as the person into it.
I never would have visualized that.
Yeah, it's like when I have a
Interesting.
Christian friend and they are all about the Harry Potter. And you do know that he goes to school for wizards and witches. And then they dilute themselves. They go, oh, they're Christians. Yeah, are they? Are they? See, we didn't see a lot of crosses in that movie. It might be because they didn't want to put religion into it, I'm guessing. But they're not Christians. They are just regular children. And then you find out, oh, you mean you're saying that pagans are just normal people too? Yeah. Isn't that weird? It's like,
Indoctrinating.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Indoctrination.
how many times have you met somebody
Can I have my fly swatter back? I know you like
If
it.
that's
you like it.
you have to do
That's
this when you
what
say,
it is.
"Can I have my fly
Fly
swatter
swatter
back?"
back. Oh, I have other ones inside.
I also noticed that it's right here, and
Yeah.
you've got just enough space for a
Yeah.
guest star. Is that what you
Is
do?
that
You
what
get
they
them
do?
in here,
Yeah, you
get
don't
them
know.
high, and then you,
There you
you
go.
kill
Yeah.
all the flies on them. And
All the parasites.
I got to test this.
This is my dragon
control
slaying
theory.
room.
What's that?
This is my dragon slaying room, actually. This is my dragon. Yeah, that's what I call
Why
it.
would you slay a dragon?
Well, no, I
What
like
did they ever
dragons.
do to you?
No, I like dragons. Actually, I was going to play a song. My friend, look, I want to show you this song right here. It's Venus's song. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, it's on my playlist.
So you
she
say
thinks-
it's right there,
No,
but
wait, hold on.
obviously
What?
it's not.
Oh, I thought it was. Look.
I have a playlist on there, you know.
Oh, you do? You have a your own playlist? This is.
I do.
I didn't know you had one.
I have
didn't know
so
you had a
much
channel.
nerd. I have so much nerd music on there.
Yeah.
I my pagan stuff is like I have primal things on there and things like that. I have a couple of goddess things, and I have some stuff that's slowly deeply mystical. You got to throw in like oh shit, what do they call it? The Mongolian
Look at that.
guitar players, those guys. And whom do I know? Oh god! And it just slips right in with all my pagan stuff because you can go right from like the Haffelmag or some kind of really hardcore German and Russian Viking stuff. And
Hit me up on YouTube. I have no idea what you're. I didn't know you had. I didn't know you actually had a channel or a.
put in a stalking wolf, it might come up.
Oh, really? Isn't this beautiful? My friend, she painted
What
it.
am I looking
A dragon.
Oh, I know what that is. That's
It's a dragon.
it's
It's
a
Zordon.
gay Skeksis.
Oh, wow. I'm like,
Remember
what?
Dark Crystal?
Yeah.
The Skeksis.
Yeah, it does sort of got the same face. I mean, the same snout.
Okay,
right
now
here.
give him the rainbow makeover.
Yeah, I was thinking about
That's a
Dark
Skeksis that
Crystal.
you didn't hear about a lot. He's like the other guy. He's like, hey,
Oh,
I'm hanging out with the crystal. everybody got a meeting.
they are.
I'm not into like the forks and knives and spoons that I wear on my fingers. Okay, I have a manicure, and this is fucking it up. And what are those little fuzzy things that are coming around? They taste delicious, but what are those little on the table? Because I need a burger. No, those make me fart. I want.
Oh god. Oh wait, is that you? Talking wolves?
No, see, they put a space between the two words.
Are you
Talking wolf is one word. Oh, you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
I thought you were on Spotify.
No, I'm on. No, I don't. I'm on.
No, there's me. That's me.
Oh, you do have a YouTube channel.
I do have a YouTube,
Oh, I
but
didn't
it
know
wasn't
that.
my music.
Yeah,
mine has
I
some
had-
music
I
on
had-
here.
I didn't know I did.
That's
get a
one of the
YouTube
first.
channel.
That's one of the first hits me and my best friend in high school made. And that's one of my pictures up there with my
Okay,
steampunk
hold on.
stuff.
Hold up. Let me share. I can
I'm
see
pointing
it.
at it like a
I
child. with
know,
fever.
right?
Ah, and we clap for the people who aren't here.
Right. Okay, here we go. I think they can
So
see.
show the photography one. That's good.
Which one?
The one with the Norse
Oh.
stuff, right there.
This one? I
Yeah.
can't see shit, man.
The first two are photography things that I was doing the costumes and makeup for, and then I had a couple people with me doing the same thing. And but I did the set design and all of this, and made the costumes. So that's the photographer right there, it's Richard. I made that. It's one in my room there. But this guy's where we took the picture. That's the owner of the house where we're at, and that's our girl.
Oh wow.
And that's just basically a hair barrette that I put wings on and put the chain on there. I made her armor and her costume entirely.
Oh, hold on. I remember when
See?
you made this. Oh wow.
The bikini, the whole deal. Made all that.
Yeah.
There she was leaving. And that's our Thor, and that's me.
Damn, that's a nice outfit. Yeah, you guys like.
Well, he's
Wow,
he's
this
a
is
big
good
guy,
video
so
quality.
I had to kind of like
Video
fudge it with some stuff. Those are Great Danes, and they are massive. That bow is for the Valkyrie. She has her bow, and it's actually made from 2 table legs that are just, head to head. And that, yeah, because it was very cool. Made her spear and everything. It's Gungnir, the spear.
Wow, her skin is so.
Oh, she's a beautiful girl. She really is. You see, you made her. She got the horn. And though it seems submissive, yes, the Valkyries. This is one of the symbols of the Valkyries. Is they painted the horn on with mead.
Wow, the film quality. Whoever
Check this out. Behind him, he's so big. Behind him, the owner of the Great Danes had to sit because the dogs were a little bit into their own. And at one point, they were very random. And while she's sitting there, and dogs on either side of her, and one of them really liked her, let's just say, and he was red rocketing. And the owner had to sit back there and just calm him down. And yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
And
Dude.
that's the next one is the Morrigan.
Okay, hold on. Which one? This one?
No, yeah, that's her. This is the Morrigan.
I discovered the 8
And
immortal
again, we have
kings of
that same
Samaria
location.
lived
We
a total of
use it again.
241,200
He
years. I've discovered through my research that these type of stories.
What the hell? I clicked on it.
Yeah, but it did a commercial. There it is. Very
How come it's saying Joseph? Oh, it's somebody else.
Because that's the
I got you.
that's the photographer.
I got you.
Yeah. So that was our girl who came in to do the hair. She was awesome. Real fire going with, as much real stuff as possible.
Yeah.
The downside is his camera did not pick up in the lighting because the lighting is really shite. And although it looked very cool, especially at night, you really can't tell how dark it really is. See how dark it was. I made all of those with the shoe. And the costume. That's made from a single sheet of the green material that I chained on one side so it's pieces. Now the fire pit I did not make. That is that artist that owns the house who made that. So the scrolls is inside that I didn't do it. My favorite staffs. Well, I wanted her to look like she had wording, and some of it we used was the metallic thing, the wooden things like metallic. You see her necklace that she's wearing? That's cardboard. That's got some hot glue, and I did use gold leaf, but it's just cardboard, gold leaf on it. And the gem in the middle, those are just glass. But I love that piece. It's based on the stuff that I saw from the Dosha in Key West. But everything was handmade. The breast piece, that's a big metal breast piece, is from a shield that her boyfriend owned. And he hammered that fucking thing out to almost the size of a 45 record. And he did that because the first one I made was bullet shaped. It was made from a really cool sepia toned I think it was on the back of a tachometer, which is a cover, you know. But I made that look like a bullet tick cover, you know, armor, and it was not big enough. Her breast overlapped, so
Yeah,
it
I
wouldn't
seen
go in
that.
there.
I seen
So
that.
he
I
made that
noticed
metal
that.
plate,
Yeah,
and it was, like I said, like a 45 record, and it was the only thing that could cover her
I see how.
for her size. And
Really
well,
cool.
she had the figure of a model. She had the breasts of a mother model. But
Well, that always works out.
so this is the one next to it is by Special Effects,
Good.
and that's from the company that me and my best friend own.
This is for
And
Whitey.
so she did some of the ones and I did the others. And that's mine. That's her.
Oh yeah.
They're coming to get you,
Honey.
Barbara.
Me. That's the one we both worked on. And it was a fan film. You can see a lot more in the original, but Annie's actually one of the zombies in this one. There she is.
Yeah.
And then this was my patchwork guide, one of my zombies. That's one of Annie's. That's one of Annie's. You start to see a pattern and difference. That's one of mine. And it looked better when it was juiced up. It cut around. That was a show called Two Naked Men and a Sandwich. It was my patchwork guide. That's Annie. And her fang, you know, the fangs she's wearing, those are false fingernails.
Oh really? How you guys do good with such little props?
Just practical effects.
Yeah.
That's on her. That's one.
Oh,
Mine.
that was good.
This is we did 20 zombies over at Life College, and this was one of those surprise flash bomb things.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're all dancing to Thriller, which you can't hear here because YouTube. But they did such a great job, and each one of the zombies is themed for a different thing. Like the prom king and queen look like they have a tire mark going across their chest. There's a kid in a bathrobe, like she just got out of the tub. She's got her pajamas on. There's a guy in shorts who has a bite taken out of him. Like a Sharpie bite. That was made of gelatin. Stop that a second. Okay, the trick of this effect. All right, they want to bite. She wants to bite her own tongue off. Okay, so making a fake tongue too big won't fit in her mouth and it'll look fake. If you put blood in her mouth, it's either going to trickle out while she's doing it inappropriately,
Yeah.
or it's going to be too much for her mouth, or she'll choke. So again, where do you hide the blood? And this is going to bleed. So how do you do that? And instead of taking the camera away and having a splash, I hit it up his sleeve. So the line is coming, it's taped to the back of his arm, or in this case, the front of his arm. And actually his thumb's got a little line that's called a butterfly tubing.
Right
So,
there.
yeah, it's up, goes up his to his thumb, all the way to the tip. And then he's got a tube that comes out over there. You're just seeing
So
the tape.
What did she, what?
So the tube is coming out of the cloth. Now the idea is, I told him to do like oh, she cut herself, so put the napkin up there to catch the blood, right? And then I told her to turn her head because that's what you do if you're fighting him. You turn her head. So literally, when she turns her head, that's when the blood shot out and went,
all on
and it looked like it was coming from her
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
But Andi was literally up the guy's sleeve in the back, and she had a thing over her, and she saw the outtakes. You'd see her underneath of him. And she did that a lot. Any of the movies we did that. In the first part, you saw a guy get shot. There's a scene also where that same guy that got shot, his thumb was cut off, and Andi was up the back of the guy's coat, hunchbacking the guy, and she had a tube up his sleeve, same deal. And what he did is he came out his, and there's the back, the guy getting cut, but it came out the bad guy's thumb right here. And what I told him to do is take his thumb and put it right at the white part of the guy's nail before you do this. And he took the potato peeler, put it under the guy's nail right there. So he actually has a fake nail on top of his real nail. And then I have special effects stuff underneath of that. So when he puts his thumb there, the blood trickles down exactly onto this part. So it looks like you're breaking the nail and it's splitting and causing that. This effect looks so good on film. I cringed. I was watching it. I'm like, ugh! And it was not fake. I totally felt that way. It was so gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he takes the fake nail off.
I can
I trimmed
imagine.
his nail to the skin so I wouldn't accidentally take his real nail off. But underneath of it had latex and stuff and it looked awful. Which is actually not bad to what we were going to do. I had taken hot dogs and I put chicken bones up the hot dog. And then I had little, I seeded the hot dogs with little parts of blood. I just took a syringe and so it had blood inside the hot dog. So when you put them in the blender and the blender's going, you would hear bones crunching, you'd see meat and blood would go everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And the effect in thought, in theory, was so cringeworthy, they said, let's leave that out.
Oh, wow.
I found out later he was going to put it on the internet. I went, yeah, good thing we left that part out because it was, looked like the guy just got his arm put down in the thing while it was going. And the sound effect and everything alone.
A little crunching from the bones.
Now, the first one is called Studs. The third one is called Little Bully. And,
Oh, sure.
well,
Get
the first
some
one,
tea. First one.
the first one, Studs, is about a disorder that many people don't know about, that only male
I
models
think
have.
you showed me this. For some reason, I feel like I heard this name. Male model.
Yeah, Next
Oh,
Step
Napoleon.
Films, that was our film company. If you're considered a beauty, it's hard to be accepted doing anything but I can't remember.
I don't. What'd you say with us, Bobby? The Girl in Red Velvet Swing, 1955.
I just looked for references that said stuff about sitting in chairs. But I wanted it to look like those really sad black and white help me charity things.
Every day,
Oh,
we
look
see
at
people
cheesy
that are
porn
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, wait. She'll start
Their
talking in a
lives
second.
seem so wonderful,
Yeah.
That fan.
so
Well, it's also
carefree.
she's really
Beautiful
quiet
skin,
for some reason.
chiseled,
I know
rock-hard
speaker.
abs, and luxurious, silken, angelic hair that seems to float like a cloud. You think to yourself, wow, their life is so worry-free. What if, behind the glamour, there was a very serious
I
tragedy?
can't hear it without my headphones.
Sarcus tendon neurofacial debris syndrome, or STUDS,
See.
characterized by unusually
The
strong
words that she
tendons
said that come out to
tighten
the
after
come out
years
that mean
of
studs
strenuous
is
posing for
let's see,
photographs causing the inability to sit without
sarcus tendon neurophagic
the inability to sit is
debris
too often
syndrome.
overlooked
Debris syndrome is
in a
what you
driven,
get with cat
overly
scratch
active
fever.
society.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bunch of
Things
crap. I
taken
just
for granted.
rattled off technical terms.
Hospitals or care centers
But
only
the
offer
idea is that your
walking
tendons are so
walking.
tight you can't, from modeling
Well
for so
over
long,
24
that you
male
can't
models
sit
suffer every
normally.
day from this horrible
And
syndrome.
I made a website for this, and on the website, I took somebody who had
Not
one
only
of
the
those
body,
dimpled
but
heads,
disrupts daily
and
life.
I said that this
Even the
guy
simplest
couldn't
of
sit down,
tasks
so he was
becomes
standing up in a
challenging.
roller coaster.
What?
So, yeah,
Family and
so-
friends do to help.
So what is the guy supposed to do? He has this disorder. Well, it turns out
Men
there's only
diagnosed
one
with
thing
STUDS
normally they would do,
are
which is
often
cut your
Yeah,
fucking
we
legs
did
off.
one option. Career
Oh
Sure.
my gosh.
disfiguring amputation.
At least until and now it's suddenly color.
Former model Christoph Mayfield used his massive modeling empire to build
And she's
a
telling, she's like,
further
"Yeah, no,
active research
don't do that, do this. And then he's doing exactly the modeling thing. This is Lee Alcorn. He is my local muscle man buddy
Dr. Lee Alcorn.
and gamer.
World's biggest
actually.
doctor.
He's a gamer.
Oh, my big time nerd.
2008.
Oh my god.
And those are his real statues. I told him it looked like he had a collection of Solar Surfer.
Yeah, it's real. Poor bastards suffer from studs.
These poor
It's real.
bastards suffer from studs.
I can fix these.
I could fix these guys.
Maybe you too.
Maybe you. He is huge. He has won a lot of muscle things. Look at that.
Along with Dr. Lee's amazing
Look at the
work,
guy back there with
developed
the.
here at MSF, there are a couple
Oh
of new
my
ways to help.
gosh.
They have no idea what they're doing.
What you may not know about circus tendon studs.
He couldn't say it. He goes, maybe you don't know about circus
This has been
studs.
discovered since the late 1860s. This is a serious problem, as you can see. These men simply.
We can fix these bastards.
Thankfully, Scientology opened up new doors.
Scientology came up with a lot of stuff.
How to
So
deal with this terrible syndrome. And this is the only place where you get this kind of help. MSF.
do this,
Do this.
not this.
Oh
No,
my god.
in this scene, we took out all the sound except for that
We
noise.
use theoretical
You just hear going to the rubber glove.
psychology to strengthen the mind.
Take it away from
Free
him.
the body,
Yeah,
He's
enough of
rubbing
that.
his stomach.
freeze it. Then, using the advanced technology of the Far West,
All right, maybe I'll do this a
will
bit.
reteach the legs how to sit without.
But none of them are
that
truly
motion.
sitting either, see? So this is Christoph Mayfield, spelled with an X.
Men suffering from studs.
And
come
this
to
is
MSF
Andy,
and learn
my
that
partner,
sitting
and
is
her
the
actual
better
husband,
way.
Win.
Oh, they're
The
married.
best
Yeah.
doctors
And
and
Win
the
is
hottest
a
therapists
home model for
and
real.
newest
All
equipment.
this kind of stuff. He's actually the inspiration for this video because
Sit.
Oh,
we were at the grocery store and he literally was like sitting up at the back of the thing. I said, "Can you ever just sit like a normal person?"
Physical and mental
And I said,
cause
maybe he can't.
therapy.
Now, if you have sound, the last part you want to hear because I made a laundry list of problems.
Eye blurriness.
It's like, we're not responsible for blah, 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 blah.
Diarrhea.
Things like explosive diarrhea and testicular torsion, but it's like nasty, explosive testicular thing. And the last one I say is it's the technical words for zombie, basically.
Oh, I
Something
missed
not
it.
pneumochism. Yeah, this one is called Little Bully, and I directed it. There's only one mistake. Lisa doesn't also, but there was one scene that we edited. But I didn't get a chance to edit it because at the time, you're lucky to have a camera, and the cameraman took it on himself to edit, and he left in a little bit more stuff. I would have said, "No, not that." But when you're filming something, you want everything. Just like a writer, you want everything in your wrote. And if you're, the cinematographer, you want to show everything that you film.
Hey, douche, what you
Now that's the kid that's in
Oh,
this. This is his
nerd
brother's
toy.
real voice.
No, it's a burning nerd toy.
What is that nerd toy? No, it's a burning nerd toy. You notice all the
Stop
towels
it
and
out
stuff
for
are
you.
from
Ha ha.
like a
Oh,
workout
stop
club,
crying.
and
Stop
yeah,
flinching.
it's all the
Wonder
muscle
where
man
you got
stuff.
those.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop squirming.
Yeah.
You see,
Fine.
he's making something.
That looks like.
That's on his sticks.
Oh, wow. It does look, now that you say it, I can tell the face.
Now watch. He's his brother. And that's real. He could not do that. He
I know,
couldn't
those
squeeze it at
things
all.
are so hard to squeeze.
He also could not use this, the Bowflex.
Oh.
And I just put it on a normal setting, and he's like,
Oh.
when I showed him how to squeeze it with my
10 years
hand,
old?
he goes, he thought I was trying to trick him. Like it was magic. I said, "No, it's not." So, okay, so whatever, you trying to get muscles, couldn't do it with exercise. So instead, he's finishing up. So he took all the towels from the workout place, a little sweat of muscle guys, made it into
Oh.
a pair of muscles.
Oh, okay. It looked like an ass for a minute. I'm
No,
like,
he's making
what the
muscles.
hell is?
So now he's got muscles. So that's just an interesting cosplay toy, right? Whatever. Okay.
Okay.
So now we can see what I would look like with muscles. That's what he's thinking, And there's Brawley in the background if you're a DBZ fan. All right. Okay. So I got to take my shirt off because, muscle guys don't wear shirts. All right. But he's got to wear that hat. And I'll tell you afterwards why. There's a reason for that. It's not just the times. Yeah, I think he was somewhere around 9 or something like that at the time. I hope he forgives me if you use me to say that. Dude, I was like 20. All right, so he puts the muscles fully on, and suddenly he's now Lee Alcorn.
Oh, that.
Like the muscles became real. Now he can squeeze it. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, thumb.
He's got a purple hat on now. With
No, it's the
black.
same hat.
Oh,
Same hat.
okay.
Now this is his real brother who couldn't just get off the bus. This is a kid who didn't want to be in this film because he thought it was, too dorky or whatever. But I told him, I said, if you don't play the part, I'm going to get some really heavy set fat kid to play your part and use your name. And he goes, we'll do it. Look, he throws the skateboard down. He's just looking around for his brother. What? Okay, now the scene should have stopped there.
This one's for
This
breaking
part
my
where he's
bench,
beating him, I didn't want that in. I wanted
stealing my money,
it's too.
ruining my
Aw.
school project.
But what he's doing is he's selling him all
That
the
was
stuff that he said at the
bad.
beginning. He's like, oh yeah, burning project,
that.
huh? This is for this,
And
this is for this.
Don't cry.
Okay.
Stop squirming.
He's literally sitting on one of the mats. He's slapping with his
Yeah.
hand. All right, so here comes Andy after all that. This is later. I don't know why she thought
Hey,
she needed to
wait.
wear a wig.
I know it. It's like I can tell.
Wait.
He's saying,
Who's
this is
that
for
for?
my brother. He's
Just,
cool.
you know, my brother. Just
Your brother?
yeah, he's hungry. You know, like we're cool.
He's
like,
hungry.
give
I'm
him some
just
food.
getting him some stuff.
Okay.
And look at this. What was it? Back to the game. And you can actually hear me the final sound I'm saying, back to the game. But it sounds like the computer says it to him. So here's Andy passing by. Wait a minute. What's that? You gotta imagine what towels at a city gym would smell like.
Oh, wow.
So, these are interesting. What's that smell? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I know what these are.
Funny with that.
Oh, Parker, you silly boy. Trying to make it look like your muscles. Always talking about the muscles. Yeah. Well, let's see what Paul looks like. Uh-oh, those are magical.
Oh my gosh.
And all the credits. And I did credit every song that's in this. And all of the songs came from the site. And I credited everyone. And so for my PAs and double hands. Because we said we're PA ninjas. Hands. I love this song. Because that song really was more about this movie than
Angry Commons or
these are all the band names.
I was like, they sound like Crazy Town. You remember that band Crazy Town?
I've
That's
heard
what it
so many
sounds like.
bands.
Wow.
I've worked for so many bands.
Well,
Yeah, I've worked for quite a few.
have you?
Yeah, Fusebox and Extraordinary Contraption are just some of the best of them. But there was other
Where the
bands
heck
out there
worked for
too.
them?
Even a rap band. They wanted all my guns and stuff. And during their show downtown at a club that looks right out of blaxploitation movies,
Ace Talking Wolf,
Yes.
guys, check them out.
it's literally, it had like the makeshift bar, and it was upstairs like over one of those little churches, like you'd see in a movie about Chicago. And you go up, and it was just like a recreation room that someone had turned into a theater / bar.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just regular chairs and like a little tiny mini stage kind of thing put up. I thought it was very clever, but I did feel so out of place. Like at any moment I was going to get, beaten like out of a movie where, what is his name? I'm forgetting everything now.
Well, imagine that.
Well, who did Blazing Saddles? It was
You're asking me, please.
The director.
My mind was erased of all that shit. By the way, thanks. I had brought this pen back from last week.
I bought a whole pack of them.
Okay, well, I really like this pen. I just want
You
to say
can
I
have
stole
that
the pen on accident.
But
Well,
my
let me
pen.
tell you,
my-
I know, right? Well, I appreciate it. I like this pen a lot.
Well, anyway,
This one.
so
Yeah.
this guy says, here you get props and stuff like that. And I need a lot of guns. And I said, I got gun props. I asked what he was doing first, obviously. But then he told me the band. In the back of my head, I'm screaming,
No.
I hate rap. I really just don't.
Yeah.
It's not me. It's not what I think. It's the violence and the whole deal. It's just, and I like violence. I just,
Didn't
that
you
kind of
don't like
violence.
the violet?
no, because it's like, I like to escape. I like fantasy.
You
I
don't
like to
wanna
get
be
away
gangster?
from the real world. And that music perpetuates, this is the real world. Let me show you how it sucks.
Yeah.
But Every now and then. Just like I like Eminem songs sometimes. Not everything, but I like some of his things because they're funny and interesting. And these guys were funny and interesting. So I thought, and no, I didn't think their rap was that great, but fun. I was all about fun.
So you made...
And so I said, yeah, I've got the props. And
Yeah, I got the props.
plus it's extra money. So I'm like, well, yeah, I got all your stuff. But then they said, would you like to be in it? Now, I'm sure, just like with movies, there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
Jack Black is in a lot of movies with so-and-so and, that kind of thing. Well, same deal. It's, different music guys are like going, well, we use the same people in all our shit because we like them. That's why they're always there.
It's easy. Yeah.
Seth Rogen is always in this because we're buddies in real life. That kind of thing. Adam Sandler has a lot of the same people in their movies because they're all buddies. But so he wanted me to be in it. I'm like, you have a very culturally I was trying to be PC, culturally specific band. I think I'm probably not going to play the hero. And you're like, well, actually, what we want you to do is, because I was working at Accent and I had the suit and tie at that time. They wanted that. They said, we want what you wear to work. We want that. And I said, or what am I supposed to be? And he goes, you're going to be like a federal agent, a police officer that's been hounding us as a band and telling us not to sing this specific song or you're going to arrest us because, and you're that guy. As I said, so you want me to be the blaxploitation version of a white guy. Just a complete inward calling prick. But then I didn't. My guy wasn't like that. I just wanted to be the guy that stuck out like a sore thumb, who obviously was in the wrong place. So I did. I wore my whitest white man suit that in no way had any fashion or style, and just made me look like a cop and just stick out. Right? Weird, clacky shoes, but I had the pants up high, and you could see my white socks on it.
Oh,
just everything about me said white guy, white suburbia idiot, privilege.
What
I don't remember the name. I really don't. I don't. They like one time with these guys. But anyway, so I walk in and I go right up to that bar, and some of the guys at that bar did not look happy to see me. People alongside and weird, and I'm just being me, just very gregarious and just like, hey, how's it going there, buddy? Hey, sir, hey, what's up? And I was like, I had the Eddie Murphy white guy voice, so how you doing there? How you doing? Is this me? Where did my drink up there? I need to have my Bay or Bay Eye antitoxin.
I need my tea.
Coca Fusion.
No, I'm parched. I gotta go get it.
Go get your tea.
Okay, I will. Can you entertain them for a minute? I'll be right back, guys.
Entertaining people is not my thing. I was gonna sleep.
I have a sore throat almost from talking so much. I'll be right
I can pretend like I forgot that the camera's on and just masturbate.
I know.
Oh, smoke some pot. If this is not legal in your state, I'm really sorry. It is pipe weed because I'm a wizard. My wizard hat has a lot of D&D stuff on it and actual Rooney type stuff on it as well. But and wolves, because my name is a talking wolf. And I got this name at a big Native American gathering because I'm Cherokee, and I felt lucky to be there. These are very exclusive down here, or at the time they were, and only people got in that you knew so and so, and they knew so and so, and this is in the 90s. I felt included. I'm very happy. But I go to the event and I'm trying to be respectful the whole time. But they had baby wolves, and they're the size of your dog. So these little cubs, and they're walking around. And I used to have an American Eskimo, so I knew the.
Oh yeah.
Plus, there's body movement too. A lot of hopping with their front legs, and they responded like I suddenly went from speaking, Japanese to American to an American in Japan. Oh shit! This guy knows our language.
No.
And they were all over me. They look, yeah, totally
Like this?
Yeah. And I had a lot more energy and armored skin back then, so I was rolling around with them, and they were just jumping on me, and I was jumping on them, and it was just this. Well, what I didn't know was
Her paws.
a group of elders, like definitely the big chiefs of the whole thing. I'm not saying they were chiefs. I'm just saying they were in charge, and they
were in charge always.
Well,
chiefs. Yeah. I got
they didn't.
Stop.
I didn't hear anybody telling me or making a big announcement that we're going to go do this thing, so I didn't know that I should have been really quiet. So apparently, I was making enough noise.
Oh.
So I look up, and on the side of the cliff, I see a bunch of them lined up watching me. And at first, I thought they were just looking. I'm like, what? But then I go, oh, they're looking at me. And then I see one of them going.
They're like, food.
Something like this. And I see my buddy up there who is Cheyenne. And he's like, oh, like this. And he goes down. And he came straight to me. And I was like, so what? He didn't say nothing. He was like, what? He had no idea what I was talking about.
He didn't know?
He did. Just an idiot. He goes, so, yeah, so-and-so grandfather said, you're making a lot of noise. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. He goes, oh, no. I said, what are they kicking me out or something like that? He goes, oh, no. Well, and I said, oh my God, I'm kicked out. And he said, no, they named you. And he said it in such a way that I thought, they branded you, you fucker. But I was like, that's very cool. I got named, all right. And he said, no, you don't understand. Back in the day, if you got named, you're born. You get named, and a name is usually something very cute because you're a baby.
Yeah.
And crossing the, fish in the river kind of thing, or floating bird or something beautiful.
Floating bird. Okay.
So I'm a duck. No. So it's something beautiful, in other words, and cute, but you don't want to keep the rest of your fucking life. So you find out that the only way you get named is if you do something stupid or if you do something really brave. So, you could be, stands with fist or, kills the forelegs or
kills the forelegs.
Whatever, You'd have some kind of sturdy.
How about white buffalo?
Yeah, some kind of something sturdy and powerful sounding. And then you got someone who does something that's really hilarious and he gets named for the rest of his life. Well, as it turns out, all that bravery stuff is gone. So all you got left is making fun of your idiot friends. So that's how I got my name, Talking Wolf.
Is that how you got your name?
I made a lot of noise. Talking Wolf. As I was with all them, that's where they came from. I don't mind. I don't care. It was cool. It was back in '96, and I've used it as my stage name ever since. Stage name. Yeah, when I do any of this stuff or things like
mine. Yep. Well, I have many of them. This one.
I've been called many things, but
I know, right?
Keep as a name.
No, yeah.
And Ace is my initials, so
I have
that's
to start
where
over on my avatars. Your Ace. Oh, I know.
Your
What's
avatar?
your I have multiple avatars.
Oh, I was like, none of them are blue.
Oh no, none of them are blue.
None of them use fire or wind bending.
No, not yet.
Air bending.
It might rain again. I've got a moto on again. I know this.
Is that America fucking America?
It looks like it, huh? That's my children were like, oh yeah.
What is that?
That's what they did.
You can't show that. That's amazing.
Yeah, let me show it. Yeah, I didn't want to erase.
And topical.
America fucking America. That's gonna go straight in half like that too one day. Not quite there.
It's like another American come up behind and say, "Excuse me, I got to
the land of the dinosaurs.
Got to use my floor
land before time."
Make love
I just didn't want to get rid of this. This is my nice. I like this. I should use this. I could use this for you too. Should break down some science.
Yeah, well, or just say something on there like, shout out to Lori or
I do. I have a shout out to. Actually, I need to shout out to everyone who
if you're
bought
a Karen,
Mystic Coffee. Thank you guys for all the coffee lately. For real though, seriously.
Did you?
We'll be paying for StreamYard, another month of StreamYard, and copies for papers for the old lawyer. So I appreciate it, guys. For real.
And I know she did the lawyer thing because I went with her.
I know.
I drove her.
Yeah. I need some more driving.
And then
I need another.
we have to
round
go
up
early.
there. Yeah, whenever.
Sure.
What are you doing tomorrow?
You want it then?
Well,
I'm retired.
I know.
I,
Well, you know.
I watch my mom as long as I'm
Nice
not gone
retired.
for more than an hour.
Yeah, I know. She
You
worried.
know.
She come looking for you over there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't. I was like, wow.
I told her
You
I was
told her.
coming.
Oh, that's why.
I didn't tell her what I was going to do over here.
No,
Mom, I get in trouble.
Oh gosh. I think she's told me she's fine. She's
She
cool.
don't care.
I know. So,
Everybody in her life did it, so I don't think she has a problem with it.
Huh. Except her.
She did.
She
Well,
did?
she had her time. Dude,
What?
you don't run a Spencer's for 7 years and not
She
have
acted
had
like
some
she
fun.
never had. She acted
You're
like she
talking to
never
a senile old lady
No,
who
this
forgets.
was years ago.
Right.
No,
When do you think
she
she
wasn't
was?
senile until last summer. No, that just started.
No, she had it further back because we noticed we went back and reviewed all the times. I used to get pissed off about her, like telling a story and she'd leave out or add in, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
You know, I've never been to. Yeah, you have. I remember going. You have. There was times when she said that about stuff with my dad. I was like, that was Bob Everly. And she's like,
yeah.
or she'll say things like, I have never, just like, you know, anything a little child would say to you, she would,
Well,
I have never, or I will always, or I, like everything in just
generalized.
all
Like,
what
wrapped
is it
in
called?
one.
No, like, there's a word for that. It's like all true or all, you know, like that. Anyway, so, Mom.
Yeah, well, I didn't know she's still a toker. She never told me.
No. I was talking about the fact that she's been for a
Well,
lot
I
longer
know
than you
that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
because she was actually driving and got lost a couple times. And I
Yeah, she
started
come
saying,
over here.
I'm not gonna let you drive anymore. And,
Yeah.
and she'd fight me on this stuff. But
That
it
was
wasn't until
2
we got the
summers
new.
ago when I was printing
Well,
up.
we got the new car
Maps.
this last winter, and I haven't let her drive it since because she's dangerous.
She can't drive.
Yeah, totally dangerous.
No
And
way.
in the other side, it's like, this is not your Mom.
Yeah, she used to
And-
drive last year to work.
and
Remember,
then-
she was working.
But
last
the
year?
car that she had was 20 years old, and the power steering was already going out of it. And I drove it a couple times, and I found it nearly impossible to turn. And I'm like, okay, how is Cindy if she's like, Thinquist, there's a cat, quickly. And she's like, oh, cat. And she was in someone's yard before she ever got the thing to
gosh.
stop.
Yeah, no. She's
The guys at the
very-
mechanics literally said,
trolls.
your car is a death trap.
And then that's
he said it was straight across the entire side of the other side of the thing. Because when that happened, we were pretty much death trap. Yeah.
that thing was old. She drove it forever.
Taurus.
She got it. Yeah,
Lived
I'm
up to last 20 years.
surprising. Oh boy! I'm gonna try
You know,
to-
if you put your camera on his back, you can tell people that is what the new space camera took a picture of.
do not.
This is space.
She is. I know, right? Anything could be a table. I've seen somebody do that.
Is she
I'm
stoned?
gonna take some paint on the. Huh? Is she what?
Is she stoned? You just hit her head on the wall.
Oh gosh, no! She's spazzing out because of fly. I don't know. Stop! You're clawing me. She's stepping on my foot.
Hey, get down, Daisy.
She is.
He's like, I want to sit
handful.
up there.
No.
No.
Even my children were like, "Who else? Well, Daisy, go."
Daisy,
They
go.
were like, "Oh, enough."
She tries.
She is just.
I mean,
tries
it really.
too hard.
That was a ball shot.
Yeah, she
the-
tries all right. Yeah,
She
she
is
tries a little too
a product of her genes.
hard.
I mean,
her product.
Well, I
of
mean,
she-
think about it. A lot of the stuff is bred into her, like the
Yes.
voice. That's what you want in a fire when you can't hear anything. You want a loud, like, the person's here, get it. You know,
Daisy, not with the paw. That's
they're
her problem.
big and sturdy. They're strong enough to
The
get through a
paw.
fire. No long hair to get burned. You know, a lot of stuff was just built into her. But then they stopped using them, so it's like now you have a thing. It's like, you created this monster. And
I
you're
don't
never
know.
gonna use
I
it again.
didn't create nothing. You're letting her
If I
do
tell
that.
your
That-
story,
if
if I
you
tell
let
you
her do that,
too much
then
truth.
I can't help it.
Too much truth, isn't it?
Too much truth. Yeah.
She's like,
So much
let
truth.
me tell you my opinion. I mean,
Let me tell you.
Ah,
Look at her. See,
she's
was,
like, it's
hey,
like, stop.
She's, do you
Hey,
want,
Beardo,
she's
stop
like,
it.
can I go home with him?
Nah, nah, nah. Nah, nah,
And
nah,
like,
nah,
do
nah.
you want? She seems
You know,
to like
all
it.
of my
You want-
tricks
yeah.
I learned from
Oh,
kitty
I think
cats.
I'm like, she might have a new home. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like you really are
And
enjoying
Lucy
it.
does not want her over there, and I do everything Lucy
Yeah,
tells
you
me.
know you like Dalmatians. I really need to
Of course
give
I
her a
love
home.
Dalmatians.
Oh, see.
But this is her home, she says, Mommy.
I know. I can't give her up. I know. Who else would chase all the raccoons
Oh,
and
yeah,
cats in the
Yeah,
yard?
no doubt. I love raccoons. I love them.
Me too.
But
I didn't
it's-
feed them that night. That's what the problem was. I was
yeah,
out of food.
and that's-
I was out of food that
and
night.
they ate 2 of her chickens.
One. Oh, that night one.
Yeah, but the next night there's another one missing, remember? So we went out and did it
I
again.
only got one chicken missing. Not the first night. They didn't kill it the second time.
Oh, they didn't kill it the first time.
No.
Because
no,
I remember you
they-
talking
yeah,
about the white feathers.
Yeah.
That's the,
No, the second time white feathers were all out of
the
them.
grayish white ones over there. Those are the new ones.
Yeah. So yeah.
But no, I love it, man. Like the day after we did that, did I tell you that another one came up on the porch? He was just like,
Another
hey
one.
guys,
A chicken.
raccoon.
Oh.
He just walk up on the porch and he's like,
Yeah.
hey guys,
They want
just-
to eat the food. Yeah.
don't
So-
mind me. The cats are like in shock. They're like,
I know, right?
this is not happening.
This is- yeah, and it's juvenile ones. These like
Yeah,
bigger
he's not their
guys.
biggest.
Yeah, they're not the biggest ones.
I mean,
These are
I'm
two
sure
new
they feel
guys.
like he's big enough.
They're pretty decent size.
They're
There's two of them.
they're adults. That's
Yeah.
it. Because you can tell when a pup's a pup. Their tails are thinner. They are tinier bodies,
Yeah, they're kind
and
of big.
they just have a way they.
Oh, you're-
Oh, that's Cindy.
Oh shit! Wait. Here's your drink. You got your smoke? You got your smoke? She sounded like she was- All right. I'll be here. All right. Wow. Oh, wow. So, guys, I didn't know my stream was going to start like that. 2 hours later. Wow. Hold on. Hold on. Oh boy. His mama's calling him. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm back. Not sure if I want to start my stream over or what. Cool stream. Start. I know, right? So, guys, that's yeah, part of my neighborhood. So yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm in a better mood now. When I started my stream, I wasn't gonna go there. Wasn't so happy, but you know everything fell in place. So who wants to come and chat? Since Ace is going to deal with his mom now, and I'm just chilling. Go with the flow. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Going with the flow. Exactly. Go with the flow. That's what I do. So I just turned it on. I turned on YouTube and I went with the flow. And then, yeah, he said he was going to come over. And then I didn't know it was when. So here it is. That's just what happened. So, guys, I see my children for a few hours earlier. And it made me sad. So I come on here to hang out with you guys. Because that's how it is. Oh, hold on, I gotta get situated. For some reason, I noticed my microphone's not working lately. I don't know why. How you doing, Fang? How you doing? Who wants to come up and chat? Who wants to come and chat? You know, I woke up feeling really sick today, and actually, I'm a little better. Fighting off a sore throat, I don't know. It's like something that's trying to attack my chest today. So I look like shit, and I'm feeling kind of. So I don't know. I'm fighting something. Oh, here comes Fang. Hey, Fang. Fang, Fang. Can you hear me? Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
It's okay. I just had to adjust some volume issues. Hi
Oh.
there.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. Sunday, relaxing, doing, this and that.
Yeah, that's what Sundays are for, right?
I know
it. Yeah. So what have you been up to? Just chilling, working?
All of it.
Yeah.
I chill for 5 minutes, work for an hour, do this, just completely can keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
I don't, it's hard to sit still sometimes too long and things of that nature. So
that's a good thing, though.
It is a good thing. Keep moving.
Keep on moving. Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing better.
Me too. I feel much better. All that pressure seems to be gone.
That's good. I mean, I'm feeling like on the edge of, I don't know if I'm getting better or gonna get worse. I'm not sure.
Well, like Ruth suggested, maybe watch that moon cycle. Maybe because it does make waters rise, and we're highly water percentage.
That is true.
So
mine's like I'm fighting some nasty virus, but it's not like coming in or out. It's like, I don't know.
So it's the same stuff you've had for a while now, kinda.
I don't know. The last 3 days I was achy and all my aches and pains, but now it's like, I think something's happening. I don't know. So we'll see tomorrow. Because I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure. I'm frustrated with it,
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go to the doctor for this, but it's just like, come on. How many times can I get sick like this?
Are they able to help you with anything?
No, I got to go to the doctor. But I don't want to, what are they going to do?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, what do they usually tell you to do?
They're going to prescribe something, which I'm not willing to take.
Yeah, it's a waste of money and time.
Exactly. So I just have to rough it all out. Yeah, it's just how it is. Just how it is. I know. It's just that my immune system goes in overdrive. So when I think it's better, it goes like an overdrive, and then it kicks back down. It does. It does something strange.
Huh.
Yeah. This is what part of Morgellons.
Right. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, it is, and it does this, and I forget. Just when I get better, it does this to me. That's why I stay sick as long as I do usually. Because it works against you, your body starts overproducing white blood cells or something. I don't know.
Yeah, your body has to work around all the infiltration to get to where it's going and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm learning so much more about all of that. About how to, that's been what I've been doing, because
that's good.
It's going to be pretty necessary for all of us, especially when they flip on the switch.
How do we know the switch isn't on?
Because it's going to be drastic. It's going to be like night and day. Personally, is what I'm pretty much understanding.
What if
So I think it's like on in some areas, they test it in some areas, but they still have to do some more work on their end before they can switch it on. Only because they're trying to build up their beast system as far as they can go. So once they throw the switch, that is a whole different dynamic in sorts. Of course, I don't understand it all because we're not there yet, but trying to, like you do, learn to navigate the internal system as far as the infiltration that's coming through our environment. So
yeah, that's what you mainly need to do, is breaking it down in your environment. And I'm gonna have to start really focusing more, because today I can hardly walk. Like today I walk so slow, kind of like a duck.
Well,
It is. It's,
What I'm understanding is it can affect your environment and it can change your environment as well, not just your being.
mhm.
Like let's say that you had just something let's see, like a forerunner of this. You know how people are, I've been seeing on some of the news in some of the cities that people are getting stabbed with needles, like people are just injecting them with stuff like they're walking by and
What?
stuff like that. Oh yeah, all kind of crazy stuff going on. I mean, just out when you're out in public, and I'm learning that just out of thin air, these things can materialize, made by these, by the, you know, I don't. We need a good.
Nanobots?
Yeah, I was thinking of a good code word for the whole thing. We could probably
You don't
start
have to
using.
use code words for that.
But the nano and the whole system and the AI and it works because of the nano and the dust and everything all works together.
I know. It is.
But
Totally
it can also
flow.
manipulate your environment, like things in your environment. Even if they can't get to you, they can get to all the things in your environment and switch it up too, is what I'm learning. It's not come on full, but that's where it's all kind of going. Like just imagine out of thin air, very Matrix style, just a needle
Yeah.
being formed and shot into you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, boy, oh boy.
Well, that's where
Yeah,
we're
I
going.
know what you mean. Hey, Fred. Yeah, well, wow, that's beautiful. That's a nice flower.
Hi, how you doing, guys? Nice to hear you.
Hey, Deaf Bread, great to hear you.
Yep,
hey,
I
Deaf
hear you. Hey there, Fang. Hi, Fang, missed us.
What's going on? I love
Just
your
hanging out.
I love your view. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, wow.
Yeah, gonna hang myself from a tree tonight. It's the perfect day to die.
Oh Lord.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. Don't make a joke in America. You know, jokes the wrong way in America.
Well, there's just so much of that going around.
Yeah.
Not the joke part, but the other part. Oh, it's crazy. Very wild times. There's the puppy. But anyway, we got to learn to continue living and laughing and loving and all the way. So keep all things in balance as best we can.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Laughing and loving.
I'll be honest with you, the most frustrating part is still having to go, you know, just take care of the mundane stuff.
Yeah.
It's just so boring at this point. I can't even hardly see straight. Even though I love, you know, what I do and things of that nature, I wouldn't want to do anything else. But you know what I mean. It's just like with everything going on, I still got to go do this. It seems so petty. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Well, that's why you got to spice it up. We got to spice up our lives. you know?
exactly. And make sure to
we-
laugh and smile and
Yeah. All that, you know. You got to communicate with people. You got to get out and do things.
What did you say? You turned this to Spice Channel now? What?
Not quite. No. Spice things up. Like,
There's-
spice your life up.
There's no one at the park. Like, all the houses are empty. I got binoculars. I looked. Everybody, no one's home. I guess
Peeping
one
Tom.
person, bro. There's nobody. Nobody's here.
Huh.
Absolutely nobody.
It's like peeping Tom with your binoculars.
Yeah, that's why I hide in the bushes when I look. Keep a low profile. I got a big tube here that I just blew up.
Are you gonna go on the water?
Yep.
Cool.
Mm,
Does the puppy go
Yeah.
in the water with you?
that's nice. Like,
Oh yeah.
you get a nice suntan on that too. Yeah. Little beer.
Man, I haven't been in one of those in a long time.
Yeah, I got rum and Coke and stuff.
Oh, okay. You're prepared. Rum and Coke. Okay, well, there you go. Oh, I never thought about rum and Coke on the lake. What a drink.
Tractor tire got away from me. Yeah, just carry on speaking. I'm just here to peep on your conversation.
Okay, well, you add in too. We're just chilling.
Yeah, I'm just dabbing.
Oh man.
Yeah. That looks like a weed plant. That looks like some cannabis. I wish I could plant some cannabis right now. I mean, start growing.
I had a little bee and it kind of welted up like the size of a quarter in the back of my head.
Oh, you got a bee bite?
Yep, a little tiny bee.
You've been pollinated.
Yeah, there's a lot of bees.
They're going for your
stinging.
pollen.
Aw. My children got stung by a bunch of bees recently.
Really?
Yeah.
The yellow jackets?
Yeah.
Oh, those things are nasty bites.
Yeah. He took it. He got it right in his shoulder.
Oh.
He's good. Yeah. Luckily,
I had a hornet sting me on the eyelid one time. That thing swelled up. It swelled up so huge I could it cantilevered over my eye, enormous.
Oh, I can't imagine.
That thing hurt. A hornet sting.
Oh, I know.
Brutal.
Imagine I was about 9 years old and I stuck my head in a hornet's nest.
Oh.
And my whole head was, it was so terrible.
I mean, that could kill you.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was
Wow.
pretty bad, yeah. All I remember is being in bed in pain. I was so young, but yeah, not good.
That's not good at all. Mm.
I just know I'm not allergic. I'm not allergic to really anything. Except latex.
Latex get you?
Yep. Yeah. That's not why I have 4 children, though. They were all planned. Yeah, no, that's not why.
They're going to come by today and see you?
I already seen them a
Oh,
while
good.
ago. Yeah. I got to see them for a little while. It was short and sweet, but, I just miss them. There we go. Kumbaya. Let's change the subject. Oh, he's cooking. Dang. Okay.
I thought he was just outside. Oh, he's on the picnic table? What are you doing there, Duff Brand? Okay, he's at the picnic table. He's got it all set up.
Yep. Hey, Leslie and Venus. I've seen everybody. I just saying hello again.
Well, your friend was very interesting. I like the the creativity.
Oh yeah, he's so creative. Yeah, very creative.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, he always does he used to work at Netherworld, which is a huge haunted house here in Atlanta.
Yeah, I know the place.
Oh yeah, what am I forgot. I'm talking to you. I'm like, what? So yeah, so he worked at Netherworld forever. Yeah, so
that's cool.
Yeah,
I have a cousin who's a second cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So she's still in her teenage years, but she took up that cosmetic. I don't know what they call that, but doing wounds and stuff cosmetically for the, for movies or something.
Yeah,
she just started. Effects. Yeah, special effects. Yeah. She just started doing that on her own, and she is just way talented.
And that's so cool.
She just plays around with it, and it's like, goodness, girl. I was like, that is so good. It looks so real.
So real. My daughter does that. You would be amazed. She was doing it last year, and she was 11. I couldn't believe it. She made herself look like a mummy. She made herself look like a mummy with ripped, shredded cheesecloth. I have pictures. It's amazing.
That is amazing.
She's really good. I worked for a special effects company here in Atlanta, too.
You did?
Yeah, but I did a lot of metal sculptures. The metal sculptures down in the Fernbank Museum.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs. I helped with that.
Cool.
Yeah, all that, with one of them.
Right.
But, and I did some other sculpture with it in Atlanta. But anyways, I worked here and there on a few projects. A lot of projects, but he's one of my best friends. And he worked on Walking Dead. Sorry, I'm stoned.
No problem. Yeah, there's all
Yeah.
kind of movies and stuff around these areas
Oh yeah,
that are always going on.
So booming now. Hey
Uh,
Venus. Yeah.
Covington is one of the major hot spots.
Oh really?
Yeah, they do so many movies there. I think that Vampire Diaries was done there.
Yeah. Well,
Hard Labor Creek and
Yeah.
all out that area.
I like Hard Labor Creek. I camped there.
Yeah.
It's nice there. I like it.
Well, that's one thing I love about Georgia. We have so much national forest. The whole area. I remember when I was younger. I mean, because we're naturally a pine forest, and there used to be so much more pine than there is now. But we're still a pine forest. But that's technically what we live under.
Yeah.
So
I do.
I found some nice soap. I don't know if you tried it. It's a pine tar soap. Have you ever tried pine tar soap?
No, but
You should try it. It's very good.
I would like to. I probably would pull out some crap out of my skin.
Yeah, I've started using it because I found it at Ingles in their cosmetic, not cosmetic, but the area you get soap. But like the special stuff, your oils and things of that nature, as far as essential oils. But the pine tar soap is really good. I don't have anywhere to show you, but I'll send you I'll take a picture of the box and text it to you.
Perfect. Yeah, that works.
But you'll like it. It smells like
I
like your
pine.
granny used to smell a little bit.
Oh, I love pine.
I do too. It's just I like it too.
It might pull out the nano and biofilm. Is what
I think so. That's what I was thinking about when I bought it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let me know how you feel after a couple uses.
Well, I do. I've been using it on my face.
yeah?
Just in areas just to test it. I
Uh-huh.
love it. I absolutely
wow.
love it. You can use it on your hair, everywhere.
Yeah, that's cool.
Um,
On my dreads, I like using bar soap on my dreads a lot.
It makes a real rich lather, but it kind of coats your skin, sort of makes a seal on you a little bit. And you don't need, because how in the South here, you can't really put lotion on
No.
unless you do it late at night for the next day.
Yeah.
Or you know how it is. You just get
I do, baby.
you just get all gummy and gooky.
I do
when you
coconut
start
oil.
Yeah, when you start sweating. But this stuff, you can use it, just the pine tar soap, and you don't even, I haven't even had to use lotion.
Man,
Yeah.
dang. Hey, Venus, come back. Oh, you're under a tornado alert, so the internet is going off and on. Okay. Well, be careful. There's a tornado alert up there. That is crazy that she has a tornado alert. I didn't know there's tornadoes in the desert. Wow. Be careful, okay? Yeah. It's scary, man. She's got crazy weather. Fires to tornadoes, snow. I'm going to try that pine tar for sure, Fang, okay? Thanks for letting me know. What you doing, Deaf Bread?
This rock looks like a heart. My first
Let me blow it up.
heart.
Oh, I can't hear you. You're breaking up, but keep on talking.
Heart. What?
You're breaking up.
No.
This soap is from the Grandpa Soap Company.
Grandpa.
Pine tar, the original Wonder soap. 100% plant-based pine tar. And I've looked into it. You can make your own pine tar. They do make beauty quality, health quality pine tar, and like you would see in a paint can or something of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get that, and it'll last you a long time, as far as if you wanted to make your own soap and stuff. So I was checking that out.
Yeah.
I like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can make your own by just buying the tar.
There's a certain type of pine tar that you can use. Yeah, to like the quick way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
If you end up liking something, it's worth making it. You know, yourself.
That's what I was thinking.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially the day in this age and everything costing as much. You know.
Well, I saw one time because of the turpentine. You know how you get high quality turpentine, and you can use that for medication.
Yeah.
This is just what I'm understanding. This is not medical advice.
Right.
But you can also with the pine, because we got so much pine around us. That's what's surrounding us. So
I have some.
you can make your own turpentine too. I saw this dude make it like because he was roughing it, you know, and he had ran out, so he made his own over using a just a regular can, like a food can, and
drilling the tree.
No, you don't even have to drill the tree. You can get it. You can cook it down with tender branches and leaves and the pine needles. He cooked it down right on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah, just like real quick.
Oh, okay. My dad showed me. I have some because you can use it to make fires too.
It's so versatile in what you can do.
So he drilled a hole, or you can go up to a tree and see holes and a bunch of sap coming out. You can also gather like that. If you needed to start a fire, that's one way you can. Just gather the sap, take some branches. I have a bunch of ways of making fire.
Yeah.
My father showed me these things, so I'm like, all right, I got that down.
I keep multiple ways of doing all things like that around.
Yeah, I bet you have a lot of skills.
Well, I haven't used them in a while, and I'm thankful for that. I grew up we didn't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
We weren't rich and all that. Didn't have a lot of money. Didn't usually even sometimes have a house to live in, but we made it pretty well. It ebbed and flowed. You know what I'm saying? But absolutely,
yeah, it happens.
I do have lots of skills, and I understand now that growing up like that, it's just all it's going to do is help me get through life, and that's all. That's what's happened. Because you stick with the quality stuff. You don't. It kind of cuts out all the, how you buy things, and it's like, why did I buy this useless piece of whatever? It kind of cuts out a lot of that.
It does.
So, but yeah, I mean, I do have a lot of skills, and I know they're going to be employed more and more. So.
Yep. You have a lot of skills and a good heart, and you have a good personality. You can tell you have a good heart. My mother listens to us.
She does.
Yeah, and she loves you. She just she wants to meet you. She's
cool.
like, oh, she's so cool. Yeah, she loves Venus. She loves all of us.
Hi, Mom.
So she's listening. There you go. Yeah, she listens to all of us. So, but yeah, you have a good heart, and you can just tell, in your soul.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you.
and
I
you're
connect
strong
with
woman.
you very well like that as well. I can see your soul just shining bright.
Oh, thank you.
You're very shiny.
Oh, shiny. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's
shiny.
your aura. I can see your aura.
Oh yeah, well, that would be perfect description of me. I think so.
You are very shiny and very sweet. You have a sweet disposition.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. You too. I can't wait for us to hang. You know
I
what
know.
I wanted to do is I want us to all go camping. Maybe after a little longer, maybe we can plan a camping adventure. I don't know.
Well, that would be good because it's get the tent
by
out
you.
and yeah, that sounds great.
I just come by you. We just camp there.
Hey, yeah, there's plenty of places around here.
Yeah. So
perfect.
I might even have a tent. I might have a tent still. So
you're like, I might even have a tent still.
Yeah, because I had one, but it's at my dad's. So
right.
He either gave it to me or I told him to take it back. I'm not sure, but I might have a tent still. So I'll have to look. But regardless, I'll get one.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got a small one for the bug out bag type thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one too, like a bug out bag that you can put across two trees.
Yeah, Yeah,
you can tie. That's the kind. Yeah, I have that too.
but yeah, it's been a while since I've set everything up, so that would be good just to as a refresher course over
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah,
You
just
know.
camp out for a night, or two.
That
Just
sounds
hang out.
good.
Yeah. Well, okay, cool. We'll plan that soon.
Do
sometime
you
in the near
motorcycle
future.
ride?
I mean, I don't ride. I mean, I don't like.
You
I've
don't
never
drive.
rode-
You
yeah,
rode on the back. You ride on the back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I gotcha.
Yeah. I don't mind it. What?
I love it. I love motorcycle riding.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's just that.
Like if it's a motorcycle versus riding a horse, I pick the motorcycle.
Oh. Yeah.
I got a
as long as
motorcycle, VTX 1800.
You do?
Oh, nice.
Is that one of those?
Yeah,
Crotch,
1800 C.
Is that a crotch
Honda?
rocket?
No, it's a cruiser. It's a retro styled cruiser type 800-pound big hog type bike.
Nice. I
Wow.
love
It
riding.
has a shaft.
It's been a while.
It's shaft driven. It's shaft driven.
Beautiful. What color is it?
Nice.
It was candy apple red, but then I got rid of the red because it reminded me of blood, and I painted it white. But then it looked like CUM, so then I painted it black, and it looked better.
There you go. Black always works.
Black.
Yeah, I rode it from Massachusetts to Arizona, 2,000 miles once.
Wow.
It was fun going across Texas, flat highway, shut your
Nice.
eyes.
So you're a biker chick. That's cool.
Well, I do enjoy riding very much. I don't know if I'd call myself a biker chick, but yes.
Right. Yeah. you
But I
said
like
right,
I
yeah.
like being the one in control. I'm not the one on the back.
That's nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I grew up riding bike, motorcycles, all kind of stuff. I've tried horses, but every time I get on one, something weird occurs. So I was like, that thing has a mind of its own.
Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting more comfortable with horses, but it just hasn't happened yet. So
I've never really, since as an adult, been exposed to horses since as a child. But so, yeah, I don't know. I'm not
The water is
scared,
warm
but
as
I
cow
don't
manure.
mind.
I bet it is warm.
Did you get in
Yeah.
it yet? Are you in
Yeah,
it?
I'm in it right now, walking. And I had a break in my seat on the motorcycle, and my butt hurt so much going over to the hills in New England till I got to till I got to Texas. Then the seat started to get spongy. But it was
There
tough
you
at the beginning.
That's funny.
It's not funny. Stop it. Stop laughing.
It's like that's one of the.
You have a bruised ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not into those crotch rockets. I like the cruisers also.
Yeah, who needs to go fast and kill yourself in a pothole like Dong Gong? No.
Not me. Around here in the Atlanta area, because
Yeah.
the whole highway system is almost like the Autobahn until you hit traffic. But everybody drives so fast.
Yeah.
Started
It's
with a
so
moped.
uncomfortable. I'm
Went to
usually
a
getting pulled
moped.
over for going too slow. I would not get on a moped at all.
That's what I
Yeah.
started
People-
with a moped, then a motorized bicycle, then a dirt bike, and I crashed them a lot of times. Then I went to a motorcycle, and then I crashed that a few times and broke my
Yeah.
collarbone.
Oh, wow.
So I know how to crash. I know how to slide in the sand. So I know if going to hit the sand. I know how to crash. I know what to expect when you're going to crash. So I know how to tumble and all that. So that's good. It's good to learn how
It's
to
good
crash.
to know. Absolutely, it's good to know how to do that, and just go ahead and understand that you're going to. It's going to happen.
Drunk.
So
Matter of when. Yeah.
it is a matter of when, but you're gonna hit something. I mean, it could any moment now. It's that kind of style.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I don't have one.
When I'm riding my truck, I'm waiting for a wheel to fall off or pop or something.
Mm-hmm. It
Always
could
on
be.
edge.
It could be anything.
Yeah, a crotch rocket could be fun in the mountains. I always wanted
No,
to
no, I would not.
cut those corners tight. Yeah.
But you can do
that'd be
that on a
fun.
cruiser.
You can do it in a BMW. I used to.
You
do
can
it.
haul buns.
Yeah, you can. You can haul ass in the tail of the dragon. It's
But I
sweet.
think I love the Tail of the Dragon. That's the last thing I did. It's been some years now since I've done it, but that's the last
too.
time I was able to get out.
Aw,
Uh,
it's fun. Yeah.
It's so much fun,
So much
and it's
fun.
beautiful up there. The
Beautiful.
picture, the picture on front of my homepage, that's what that's from.
Oh, Oh yeah.
up there at the Dragon Tail area.
Uh-huh.
So.
Check it out. Let me check it out. Yeah, I love hiking up there too. Vogel State Park.
Yeah, and I suggest when we go camping, let's go somewhere where there's a waterfall. I love waterfalls.
Okay.
Because if I hike, I like a destination point, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
That's sweet.
a point.
Yeah,
I like to do things with a point, with a purpose.
Me too.
I can't. It's like I could never just go out running. I know you love to run, but unless I'm playing ball or doing something, there's no running involved.
Right. Yeah. I only run because Daisy. I'm not really on running. I mean, I used to, but But yeah, I get you. I
Only thing I run from is the cops.
That's what I was thinking there.
It's a joke. I'm just kidding. I'm a good boy.
Oh boy, is that so? $1,000. I see.
My dad always taught me that there's no sense in trying to outrun the cops because you cannot outrun the radio.
Yeah, no, the other things now, yeah.
They are tuned in, they tune into that radio. I noticed they're really all about that frequency.
They're all about that radio.
Yeah, like they radio up, yeah, and they're like right on top of things. Like they love that stuff, like they're kids.
They sure do.
Uh-huh.
So is that a lake or a like?
There's 4 little baby ducks and a mother duck going by right there.
Let me see.
Trying to run from me.
Oh,
Get him, Rudy, get him.
It's really warm, you said, the water?
It's warm as manure, yeah. So I can't wait to.
If you got out into the current area, I bet it'd be nicer.
My goggles, I look on the floor.
Out there, though.
I like scuba diving. I haven't been able to go yet for 2 years. I got a $20 scuba tank off of Craigslist, and I got a compressor too to fill it. So I can't wait to scuba dive. Get to the piece of the underwater. Oh man.
Yeah. That's one thing I've never really done. I've just kind of always freewheeled it with a snorkel or something.
Have you ever scuba dived on weed?
No, I've never done it off weed. But that sounds like it'd be a good. That's good skill too.
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe learning, maybe we can try some spear fishing or something there, Mystic.
Spear fishing?
Well, make your own spear when we're out camping, and who knows?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
It's Naked and Afraid. I see. Yeah, Naked and Afraid.
That's what you would like to think, huh? Naked and Afraid, huh? Oh, that show. I never even got into that.
Oh, that's a TV show?
Yeah. That was a TV show where they were naked and they
were afraid.
I guess. Yeah. They're out there hunting in the jungles. They put them somewhere, all the different, I don't know. I really didn't watch it. But,
They watched it in the jail a lot. The inmates every day, all day. Is like, man, change this. This is ridiculous. But after a while of not seeing any women, I was like, okay, let's look at some butts. In a healthy way. In a healthy to keep me sane.
Some sanity.
Butt sleeve too. Wanting more butts. I don't know about that. I mean, looking at food. That's not a good thing in jail, dude.
Food for thought. Food for thought.
Food for thought. Oh,
well, it's all natural. There's nothing wrong with, eye candy.
Yeah, but the eye candy goes to the eye candy and what's in jail.
They would show the
that
man's
could get
butts.
you in real trouble for sure.
I noticed they show the guys' butts too much.
I see what you're thinking there, Mystic.
Yeah, that's how it's going. I'm like, whoa.
It's like,
No, he wasn't good there, so that's good. Well, you never know. These days. I know, right? What in the world? All that hormones in the chicken. What is that? What?
I don't know. I was going to say something, but decided
Some
not
kind of
to.
cock-a-doodle-doo ring or something.
It's like a shower ring or a drink ring.
Yeah, like the top of a milk jug.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah, garbage that's sitting on the ground. Yeah, why do people do that? It's like, at least bring it back with you, and then throw it away. You know, like I don't understand people.
Well, I guess some people just don't. I don't know. They just throw everything out the windows.
I know.
I mean, I can't tell you how many fires I've come across just by people flunking their, flicking their butts out the window.
Wow.
On the side of the road and stuff of that nature.
That enrages me. Throwing
Well,
your
it's
cigarette
dangerous.
butt
There's a frog.
out the
It's a
door.
frog.
Window.
Frog.
Oh, how cute. I mean, why be an irresponsible smoker and litter the earth with your garbage? Not yours, but a smoker. That they can't figure out where to put their damn cigarette butt. That is outrageous.
I say put it back
Had the frog.
behind your ear after you're done smoking it.
Yeah.
There's cool blue dragonflies, but you can't see them. But I just captured a frog, but he just ran away.
I see
Yeah,
that.
these blue dragonflies.
Def, earlier the dragonflies were all around you. We could see them on camera. It was pretty cool.
Can you see that blue one? Oh,
Yeah, I can see it.
there's a bunch of them.
It's a big
They're all
one.
having SCX, I guess.
Now, I've seen plenty of dragonflies this year. I've had quite a few, butterflies just love me. They like to land on me.
Yeah, that's cool. Butterflies like to land on you?
Yeah.
I have had one land on me last year. That's so cool.
Ladybugs, they love me. I don't know why.
It's probably something, you just have a sweet smell or your scent of your pheromones, your sweat or something. I don't know. Wow, look at that flower. Or is that a flower? Or what is that? Oh, wait a minute. I know what that is. Wait. What is that? I don't know. That's nice though. Huh. Don't drink turpentine. Why? Turpentine kills a little bit of turpentine in.
It has to be a high quality grade.
Yeah, just a.
You can't just drink any turpentine.
No, it's gotta be a high quality grade.
They call it artist grade.
Right. You can get it. Yeah, like at Hobby Lobby. That's where I was gonna get some, and then castor oil. Just take a teeny.
It doesn't
half
take
a
much.
teaspoon, just a half a teaspoon.
Yeah,
And-
they used to, when I was a kid, just put it a little bit on a sugar cube and pop it in your
Right.
mouth.
Yeah, and then take a little sugar, and then drink water for 4 hours. It's supposed to purge parasites and clean you out. So I need to get cleaned out like that. So I'm gonna try it soon.
And it's a
Really
good preventative medicine. It's a
What do you
very
mean
old
preventative?
time remedy. It's nothing new. So
Right. What do you mean what do you mean preventative? I'm sorry.
yeah, like you can do that just for preventative medicine. Like you don't have to do it every day or nothing like that. That what they used to do, like back in the slave days and stuff. Because they weren't going to a doctor and all that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
So they had to come up with their own remedies, and that was one of them. But you can do that, like when you're a kid. Let's just say you're relatively healthy. You still want to do it occasionally, and it just prevents you from getting colds and getting sick and everything. It just keeps you boosted.
Well,
I wasn't sick for like 5 years, drinking distilled water, no colds, nothing. But as soon as I went to that jail, I was fine. But then I actually got a temperature, but I didn't tell anybody. I kept it to myself. But it didn't matter if anyone was wearing masks or they were spraying the phone, spraying the door handles. People still got sick. There was still all kinds of supposed COVID outbreaks in that jail. And they locked down the whole cell blocks and all this stuff. And it was just so stupefied, pansified moronicness. Like, why are you wearing a mask? You're a grown man. You look weak wearing that mask. Take off the mask, you bunch of...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's just ridiculous. I'm
Cheap.
sorry, but
It is. It's so ridiculous.
because they don't work, for starters.
And they'll make you more sick. I mean,
Sick.
if you knew, if anybody
They'll
looked
give
under a
you-
microscope.
Give you teeth decay, like if and give you rashes all around your face, and you're inhaling carbon dioxide. It's just not a good idea.
That right there, yeah.
The guards didn't even believe in it, but yet they still did it. Like, oh, we don't believe in this stuff anyway. We don't care about this. That it's all BS. We know it's all BS, but we still gotta abide by the rules or whatever.
Well, that's the problem.
And they nose swab every week. They would nose swab, but they would go home every night to their families and go out, but then come back to the jail every day. So it's like, what does it matter? Why are you keeping me isolated and playing this game? And you're as a CO correction officer guard going home and then coming back the next day. And, there's so many confusion things about it.
Well, it's ridiculous. I mean, they're letting like hardened criminals go because of the COVID, and then they got people like you in the jail. It's just,
Yep.
we all know what it is. Upside down. It's not funny, but damn, you just gotta have some fun and laugh sometimes. You can't be all drowning in it.
They split the jail in half. Like one whole section was a quarantine section for incoming inmates, and they would micromanage the whole hours of your day. And that's what it's about. It's about micromanaging every hour of your day, when you're out, where you are, what you're doing, and time to lock down, go back to your cell. You only get an hour out a day. It's crazy.
Of course, something an hour of your day.
And I didn't do the nose swab or the temperature scan. It's my temperature. I'm going to keep it mine. I'm not giving it away. I said, hey, do I have the right to know the temperature of the nurse's, genital area? Do I, I don't have that right to know her temperature. Why are you scanning mine?
Wow.
But I didn't do the nose swab or the temp scans, so they kept me in a cell alone for 30 plus days. And when I first got there, the guy came in and just pointed at my head and pulled the trigger. I said, hey, you wouldn't let someone point something at your head and pull the trigger, would you? And he took the temperature, but he kept trying to move it to try to get a hotter temperature. I felt like he was moving around my different face, my cheek, or I could tell he was trying to get it hot. So we went back out and it was a normal temperature, but then he comes back in and says, okay, the nurse says you got to do a nose swab. And I said, oh, I'm here on a criminal matter, not a medical issue. So I don't consent to nose swabs. So then they didn't like that, so they put me in a cell alone for 30 days. And then some days they didn't even let me out for an hour. They just kept me in there for 2 days straight over like 48 hours stuck in a cell. And when I first got there, I asked for toilet paper. They didn't give it to me, so I stopped asking, and I had to wipe my ass with my hand and a face cloth for 30 days.
Whoa.
Well, that'll make you sick right there. If you're not.
They don't care though. There's there's all kinds of poop on the floor in the hole. There's poop feces on the wall. It's not even clean in there, and it's just such a joke. It's like this is BS. Like
that is crazy. That is outrageous.
It's criminal.
That's criminal. I mean, this is going on daily across the country, treating our citizens like this.
And there was no fresh air inlet into the cells. It was only under the door. So sometimes I'd have to go under the door just to get, breathe some fresh air, but it wasn't fresh air. It was from in the hall, and you'd smell like other inmates' toilets or something coming in, people farting in the hall all the time. And they love farting. That got annoying real quick. Guess when you go to prison, you can't do that. You can't do that in prison though. They'll really beat you up,
Yeah, they need to be reported. Did you report that? They need to be audited. That is outrageous.
Well, we all know the problem. I mean, the people who are running everything, they're the ones that own the fucking prison systems at this point. It's all just ancestrally disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a privately
it's all private. It's all it's just ridiculous.
Especially up north here in Maine.
Term limits, please.
There's no agency oversight in Maine. It's like an outlaw land. Only delivers and commercials to the lower 48 states, but not to Maine because it's its own independent psychoville. But it's a privately owned prison, yeah, and they get money from the state, but it's still not. I forget how it works, but yeah.
Well, it works criminally.
Yep.
God, just raunchy. That's a good word to bring back. Is raunchy.
Raunchy.
Such a good word.
It can go a long way. Raunchy.
That covers a lot.
It does.
They don't give you nothing for food, just 2 pieces of bread in the morning and, 1 little packet of jelly and like some oatmeal or something. Like it was like horrendous meals. Like it was like ungodly. It was crazy. I guess the lady used to make all home cooked from scratch meals, but people complained, and then the DOC, Department of Corrections, gave standards for certain calorie intake, but it became more catered by a crazy company it was just like so, the food was so like, it's like they're punishing you. Like that's what they do. They put you in a jail, they punish you, they lock you away, and they want you to make a deal with the DA. They don't want you to defend yourself or take care of yourself. They block you from making calls. Like they block you in every way. They don't help you. It's just they lock you up until you plea out or take a deal, or I had to do that. I had to plea out and plead guilty, even though I'm not guilty.
Right.
Because I would still be sitting there till next summer beyond because of COVID and the courts being all backed up. I was like, I'm not going to stay here. I'm out. And they wouldn't release me and approve an address, even though I had addresses approved and had plenty of money in the bank to take care of myself. But the BITCH up here, the woman that runs the releasing of prisoners, wouldn't let me go. No, there's no housing available for him. Even though there was, but the court said I could bail myself. I could bail out April 12th, but I still sat in there till June 23rd. And I don't know.
Wow. Well, they just want the money. It has all to do about making money.
I got all these fees now. I got to pay all these fines, and I got to take these classes, a batterer's intervention, saying I'm a batterer, I'm going to beat people up or something. Like I just had to take whatever they have. And it's so con artistry. It's like they don't believe that. They don't want the truth. The judges don't want the truth. They don't deal in the truth. They don't want mercy.
They just want to mark you as one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, they reduce your status from a man to an inmate. Now you don't.
Right. They want to mark you so they feel, this makes them feel better about themselves somehow.
Oh, they don't have any feelings. I don't.
This is about the making money. It's all about.
Yeah, it really is. Just like in the Bible, Jesus is like, oh, let's go to the fish in the river and cast the hook. You find a coin in his mouth, and lest we offend them, give them some money, just lest we offend them.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
The money changers.
They're still here. And that table is about to be flipped again.
Flip it. Flip it, twist it, do what they gotta do.
Well, Christ went into the temple and ran the money changers out because he made a whip out of like a cat and nine.
They traffic in human souls. They're selling in humans. They're buying and they have vans and they kidnap. I was kidnapped down in Southern Maine from my apartment. I can't even believe it happened. Yeah.
Oh.
Last April. And I spent my 40th birthday in jail in a cell hole with no windows. And the same thing happened to me in Northern Maine. I spent my 41st birthday in a hole with no windows because some other inmate messed with me, and then the COs just messed with me too. And I just can't believe the spiritual. I don't even know why it happened to me or why it's happened to me. It's just like this demonic spiritual attack, just constant. Always like.
Same here. It's just constant BS.
Yeah. Wow.
It's part of the
I first lost 30.
Soul.
I lost 30 pounds the first time I was in the jail down south. Like I got so skinny, and I was like, I looked at my body. I was like, oh my God, I'm in a genocide camp. They're killing me. And I was like, holy cripes.
Dang.
Yeah, the system has been broken. Yeah.
I think it's been broken before we even got here.
The system is death. It's about killing your ass.
It is death.
It's eugenics. It's marking you, like you said, and reducing your status and dehumanizing you and making you under them.
And trying to make you one of them.
And confess a lie, say a lie, like believe a lie, tell a lie. There must be. I used to think, why would people plea deal out and not, go to trial? And after going through this, I was like, now I see why people say, okay, I'll take whatever you say. Yep, just let me out, because they ruin your life. They take away your time of your life. They age you. They have case managers, and it's just a man ager. They're here to age your ass.
Yeah. I gotta get something to drink, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I hope none of that happens to you anymore. That's very harsh.
I'm sure it will, because America's a prison planet. If you're an American, you didn't go to prison, or you don't go to a jail, maybe you're not really American, or I don't know,
I don't know.
it makes me want to leave. Like, I can't even do any good here because people are so deranged and demonic and shadowy and detrimental and negative. It's like they're just killing me, and they can't do no good here because they think they know me, or they're just gonna keep me down. That's all they do. They keep you down.
That's what they want to do. Absolutely. Squirming under a thumb.
It's a boat going by.
It's great to see you out on that lake then. That's even better, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in here and not come up. See you guys. Bye.
Learn to swim.
And then they'll say he had mental issues. He had problems. He had this. Yeah, right. Yeah, you were my problems, people.
Right. Well, that's
guys waving. They're waving to me. They had women in there, so many druggies and drug addicts, and people were blowing lines in front of me. They smuggled in like fentanyl and all kinds of stuff into the quarantine side, and people like were getting so high in the cell with me. I was staying up all night and like messing with me, and I had to keep like my wits about myself and stay up. Like, what is this guy gonna do to me while I'm sleeping? Like, I don't know. He's on drugs. He could do anything. Like, he's just taking his clothes off, whipping his dick on the window and outside, and
damn,
like. It was crazy. One guy whipped a crucifix at my face. One inmate gave me a crucifix, rosary beads. I don't really care for that stuff, all this idol worship and jewelry and, hair and all that. Like, so the one inmate, wanted it. He took it. But then later he's ganging up with other inmates against me. They were like starting to talk shit because they were like, oh, here's Tom. Here's this man. He's in our way. He's not with us about this drug stuff or Suboxone. He's not on Suboxone program. He's not a heroin or a junkie or a methadone. So we can't really run games or get him to give us pills. So like they would run you out of cell blocks, anybody that's not on the Suboxone program. And so they were just talking shit. And then one day, I would just listen to it all, because you can't call them out because they start to attack you fiercely, want to beat you up. It's just a stupid headbutt. I could fight them all if I wanted to. But this guy came up to me and he's, you got to push that button. You got to get out of here. And like, and then and I just rebuked them. Whatever I said, I was just really making some points, and it really offended them that I was just right. I was correct. And I was like, hey, man,
you were rational. You were rational.
Yeah. And he took that. And I said, you're not acting Christian or what? And you're wearing that cross on your neck. And then he ripped it off and he whipped it at my cheek. They were all trying to beat me up and they run me out. I'm like, okay, I'll leave, whatever. I'll leave your company. I'll be blessed. It says, blessed are you when men shall separate you from your company, speak all manners of evil against you for my name's sake, or whatever. But
there you go.
I'm just blessed. They hate when you're blessed. They want to take your blessings away, all your happiness and joy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the name of the game.
Yep.
They want you to care.
They want your light source. Yeah.
They want your essence. Your soul, because of our souls are eternal. If you make it through this gauntlet, not everybody's is, but not everybody comes from the same place. That's just how it is.
One guy was in there. He's like 26 years old, young kid, stupid, all stupid. Slept with his girlfriend's daughters, under 12, two of them.
Oh.
Totally, it's total scum of the earth. I was around so much scum, I couldn't believe it. And one day the window, like we had this cell block I was in, and it was so hot in there, and the pipes in the ceiling were so radiating hot, and the window was barely open. Like, hey, I'm like, that window opens more, and this other guy went over to open it and wasn't working. But then when I went over to open it, this child molesting kid was like, don't do that. This is my corner, and then like he's tried to stop me. I'm like, dude, like, So I walked away, but then like he tried to shut the window. He said, we're not going to have it open. He's trying to shut it all away and like make us suffocate. Like it was the spiritual demonic demons that are in powers of strongholds and battling against any kind of love, truth, and equity or evidential positive. They're just there to destroy. Like, it's just so weird. Anybody that's good in America will be chopped down. If you're a man, they're not going to let you stand up straight. No, you want you crooked. They want you bowed over. They don't want you to stand up and be a man. They want to put you in bondage in all kinds of ways. Yeah. Go to work, pay your taxes, the never-ending taxes.
Yep.
The wheel. I was in Monograph's live stream last night, and he had a call-in show.
Mm-hmm.
And
I seen a little of that last night.
Me
Yeah,
too.
this lady came in and was talking about her son had just passed away from the fentanyl.
Oh.
And she had mentioned that she was praying daily because she's terrified in some level, that these freaks might load it up in one of the ass end of these planes and spray it over communities. She said it wouldn't take much either.
It's deadly, but the Suboxone that they got people on is like 10 times more deadlier than heroin and all this. But they put people on this alternative Suboxone and put you in a box.
That stuff
But
is crazy.
I guess it makes your bones brittle, and people are blowing lines of it in the jail, and they're just a bunch of druggies, and they love the pleasure of the flesh and the mind, and they're just about. It's just disgusting. Like they just want to get high. They're blowing lines of Tylenol, ibuprofen. One guy was blowing lines of toothpaste. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I told
How do you
him,
do that?
Dry it up or something.
I went up to him. I said, Jesus loves you, man. You know Jesus loves you. And then later, like in the stay, the months later, seen him in other subblogs. He's like, thank you, man, for telling me that, that Jesus loves me. And, I appreciate that. Thanks. But he was blowing lines of toothpaste. But then he told me it was fentanyl. Somebody brought in some stuff. And he looked like he was going to die. His eyes were black. And it was so sad to me to look at this young kid and just think, wow, his body's dying. He's dying. And it's like, my God, like, and so many people are dying. They'll read the newspaper, all these young girls, 33 dead, her battling her addiction or whatever, her disease, and it's all this fentanyl, like you said, and these people are dying. They're injecting themselves with this stuff, and it's like so crazy. You can die like that. Other people in there were they killed their girlfriends by overdosing them, and they were getting charged for giving them drugs. And when I left there, they're like, "Here, you want some Narcan?" I'm like, why? Why would I want that? He's like, well, and then I said, if I walk out the door, am I going to see somebody overdose? Am I going to need this? He's like, no, it's not that bad. And I'm like, well, I don't do drugs. I don't know anybody that does drugs, so I don't need it. He's like, okay, we just have to ask people, before they leave if they want this Narcan stuff.
Wow. Just
Well,
give it away.
Leslie says I'm interrupting you guys. Sorry about that.
No, you're not. I was just reading that. I'm just like,
I was thinking about you the whole time, Leslie. Thinking, where are you? You're missing out. Get in here. Get your kayak.
Is that like I'm thinking, what is going on there, Leslie? She's not interrupting anyone. I didn't hear anything of the sort. There's like 3 of us up here. How could that be? So, Leslie. Oh boy. Puff, puff, pass, Leslie. Bang, keep on talking. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I didn't know if there was a delay. You know how it is.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything. There might be a delay on her end because it's only us 3 up here. There's nothing. You haven't been over. She must have a delay on her end.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. All right. So, anyways.
Well, definitely, that's terrible that you have gone through all that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that, that you've come out.
Still going through it, though. Probation for a year. Can't leave the state. Playing the games with all these people that want to do their jobs and get paid, like you say. And, okay, well, I'll help you get rich. It's all about the money and the lies. They don't love the truth. They don't want the truth. Plus, they don't listen to guys. They're like, yeah, they don't even listen to the women. They don't care what domestics are going on or whose side. They just want to make a buck, and they don't care about the truth. They just put all half-truths and darkness in the write-ups, and they don't care about the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you God. They just want to, like you say, make money, divide and conquer.
Right. Oh, sure is boring.
Yeah. And they want their money. They want their money. Why would they kidnap you? You said you were kidnapped.
The economy of death. Yeah, the cops showed up and just took me away. I'm like, what the hell is going on,
You had a bench warrant. You must have had a bench warrant.
No, someone called the cops, Then they just show up. They show up, and then people talk, and then you get taken away for criminal threatening. You threaten somebody. What? You threaten somebody? What are you talking about? Threaten somebody. They just make up a charge. They got all these. So many guys had criminal threatening and domestics and COVID and Maine's cracking down on domestics because one guy killed his whole family and killed his wife. And these judges pass laws. These women governors, women judges, women. This lady passed these laws for domestics and a long time ago, and then I guess the governor LePage did it too, and it's just so severe. It's like now this judge is like on the Supreme Court of the Maine and the laws are crazy. They act like it's just like they're trying to keep everyone safe. Well, what are you know, they're taking everyone's liberties, taking your freedom, taking everything, and it's like, for what? You're just destroying the communities, destroying families, destroying homes.
It's not their responsibility to keep us safe. The
That-
only thing that they're
that's true.
supposed to be, yeah, is international interference. That's the only thing they're supposed to be keeping us safe from.
They never used to do this stuff back in the day, but I guess they started in '81. They started collecting data on domestics, and then that's how they justify it. Oh, well, look at all this crime. Look at all these numbers. We got to do something. There was articles about defendants not being having lawyers defend them properly, means some kind of big thing. Lawyers aren't representing their clients correctly, and they're violating their rights, and they're holding people for so long, and there's no speedy trials. And then this says in the newspaper, oh, defendants don't have the right to a speedy trial due to COVID and COVID.
Ugh. The black flame.
Yeah, it's about to happen again. That's the problem.
It is.
What if they sprayed something like that? I mean, even on a light level, fentanyl, you know, I wonder what it would do.
That's what that's what that lady said last night. I was like, I didn't even think of that. I was like, man, but her son had just died.
Yeah.
From
Oh, yeah. Apparently, if an officer even touches a little bit of it, you can die or something. I don't even know.
What about that zombie dust in
I don't
Colombia?
know.
They spray it in someone's nose and it makes them a zombie, and they forget what happened last night. Remember that? What's some kind of dust or something? In Colombia or South America, it was some kind of drug where you just a little bit of it, you just put it in front of someone's nose, and they become your puppet. You can make someone.
That's some sort of voodoo crap, man. I know that the
It was
voodoo.
some kind of drug. It's on the internet. You can look out on YouTube or something. I forget what it is. It makes people like zombies or something.
Yeah, that's part of the voodoo tradition. Like that's what they would do. Like they got blow it right in your face, and then bury you alive or some kind of crap like that.
Whoa.
Ooh, it's just so creepy. Ooh.
Well, yeah, you just have to watch out. I don't know. They're spraying lithium on us, so, you know.
Bloodborne pathogens spraying in the air.
Exactly. Yeah, I've seen it. It's serious, guys. Nobody realizes the microbes we're breathing.
And nobody cares, right?
Nobody cares. That's the first thing we should care about would be that if they're telling us what to do like this and spraying a bunch of garbage like the tyranny they have, please. This is so outrageous.
Control people.
It's starting in my city. I mean, they're telling the government employees in Gwinnett County to wear masks, muzzles. So they're telling them to muzzle up. So this is the beginning of the next phase, I guess. It's starting.
Separation. The gap is getting wider.
They do it. Yeah, and they do it in a pattern as well. They first started this in the 2019, the August, I don't know, it was like August 19th, something like that. That's when they pretty much started all this stuff. I mean, more hardcore, rather. They ratcheted up in August.
And then they had the Event 201 simulation in October. And then November, people were sick, like me.
Right. And what they're doing is they're following that Black Star pattern.
Yep.
So, because we just passed the alignment where we passed between the sun and the Black Star portal connection. And now we're in the lull, and then we'll have an outside orbital position, which will be a 90-degree marker. That's usually in August, and then it lines up again on the backside of our sun. So it's the Earth, the sun, and then the Black Star portal connection. That's in November. And then February's the other outside orbital position. And then May, and then August, November, February, May, all blah 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 blah. But each year it goes up a few days. You know what I mean? So let's say if it was the 24th or 20th last year, it'd be like the 20th or 26th this year. You see what I mean? So that's how you start judging that. It's right on target every time.
Wow, I had no idea. You're really knowledgeable about that.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Absolutely. They're following the Black Star, the patterns and the way that it affects Earth and the magnetic portal connections and the whole 9 yards.
I knew they were following him. I didn't know that. Wow.
Born in April, and I noticed the month of April is spiritual, chaotic, destructive month. Like, it's insane. Hitler was born on 420. Columbine happened in 420. Ruby Ridge, all kinds of stuff, even Waco. And I just noticed April is just a spiritual, like, demonic month. Like, they're attacking it. Like, all this crazy stuff happens, and I kind of wish I wasn't born in April.
Well, we need good in April too for the balance it out.
Yeah, and I'm right in the middle. The sacrifice, the lamb, whatever. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they have year-long, rituals all the time. So they got their high rituals and things of that nature. So
Right.
And each year it's just like, round and round we go. Ooh, it's horrible. This place, horrible.
I know. It's getting harder and harder each year. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely clocking all this off the celestial events. So.
Well, this next time around is going to kill the economy and people like you haven't seen. If they do what they just did one more time, can you imagine?
It's not going to stop, I don't think, until the Black Star actually, the event occurs. The celestial event that happens, so often in history.
Right?
Yeah.
And nobody wants to believe it. No, I have arguments with my family member. Well, I did. This is why we are talking. One of the reasons, because no belief in Planet X or the Black Star. I try to explain this is the whole reason that all this is going on, but no.
Well, you've planted the seeds, so you've told them. It's not like they can't say they haven't been told.
Exactly. I just don't understand where people's minds are if they see there's something else going on. There's a reason. Anyways, I know I'm preaching to the choir.
They need those stars. They need the ritual completion. They need that darkness needs to feed off of the innocence. It's all their philosophies and doctrines and dogma and knowledge. Their sorcery.
Sorcery, that's what it is. Sorcery. What's the topic? True waters. The topic is everything.
We're just having a conversation.
Yeah. Nothing in general. I hear the cicadas. I love cicadas. I love that sound. There's like so many different ones. They have like, I don't know, they're like different sounds of cicadas.
Yeah, it's just like how we're seeing the double rainbows. You can tell that the rainbows do not match. So there's two different, light spectrums.
Yeah.
So, there's so much. It doesn't take much. Just to try to understand. Even if you want to understand it, you'll eventually get it.
Like a black hole consuming all the stars and the light.
I don't think people are going to get it. They're just going to continue.
It's about Bill Gates. They want to bill us going through a gate. Toll humanity for walking through a door. GPS our ASS.
That's right.
Well, if they come after me trying to pull that shit, I'm not going.
Just going to Canada. You need an app to go into Canada.
Yeah, screw
an
that.
App. Yeah, just you have your health checkup, all that. Got the shot, all this.
Yeah.
So they're already doing that in Canada.
and the economy for the businesses near the border is just suffering like mad. People are losing all their money and businesses because people can't cross the border easy, and it's just totally ruining it.
Yeah. Yeah, they've already been doing this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
A business, a Niagara Fall business is like, oh, we got to get rid of this app, the people, we got to drop this COVID, because it's ruining our business, and the people are like, oh, it's here to stay,
Yeah, you dropped out there for a minute. Death.
Yeah, I hit the mute.
Yeah, people are just not, they don't care. That the whole point is that people don't care enough. Not enough people care. That's what it boils down to, I think.
Well, you think there because I know in my life it came to a point of the beat down moment. It's like, yeah, why can't I? It just, you hit that moment. It's like hitting a brick wall, and then it's like, all right, done with this. There's got to be something else, and then that's when you get on the other path of waking up more and more.
You hit the glass ceiling. They won't let the man grow. They keep the countries down. Iraq, Libya, Gaddafi. It would peak the people, get all the same level for that. The New World Order. That's the same thing that happened with me. You can't let Tom be successful, have a family or whatever. They're killing families. They're killing kids. They're doing all this. It's a part of the agenda. And
it's frustrating as it can be. It's painfully sad.
Mm-hmm. It sounds so morbid.
It does. It's like, what? It's like,
Canada is nuts. My unvaccinated friend traveled there and her whole family treated like crap, saying she'd give it to her parents. She didn't, but recently her boosted brother gave it to them. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. All these people that get, I don't know what the point of any of that is. They still get sick. So what's up?
And they're the ones in the hospital the most.
Hey, Leslie. Yeah.
Hey, I was talking about like an hour ago when you guys were talking about motorcycles.
Oh no. Yeah, that's why I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was.
It was way long time ago.
Because I was like, everybody
Yeah.
was thinking, wait, it might be buffering on
Some of it you weren't there though. Some of it you were.
I had to go get some tea. I know.
Yeah, some of it you weren't there.
Is that a squirrel? I thought I'd seen a squirrel.
I fed the squirrels already today.
Oh, you did? Aw. No more got hit.
They
right?
were so thankful. Oh, I'll watch stuff anytime. Whatever he's doing.
What is he doing? Making some food?
He's burning the wood, making charcoal. I don't know what he does with it, but cook.
That makes me, you know what? I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get some tea. I'm going to set out some chicken so I can grill it in a little while. So I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
All right.
All right.
I'm a pyro.
You're a pyro.
Pyro, baby.
I love fire too. I got all fire.
How's your day going, Leslie?
Well, I had my walk and I went up there and got my smokes and vegetables on the way there and back. And I guess I'm getting over the one that got killed yesterday. Somebody ran it over, and when I woke up and looked out my window, it was a roadkill. I didn't like that too much.
Did you bury it?
No, the city picked it up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're always hitting animals out here where I live.
Well, it doesn't.
Deer.
It doesn't usually happen on the inner streets, but the main roads it happens more. Same there.
I'm kind of out in the countryside, so you would think people would slow down, but they just don't. I mean,
I see. Oh,
yeah.
I had to catch up.
Radio mode.
Ah!
Auxiliary mode.
No, I want it off.
Ready for connection.
Oh, what? It skipped.
Radio mode.
No.
Power off.
Oh, good. Finally got it. I got this little Bluetooth speaker, and it shines different colors. It alternates. And so I thought, well, that might be a good thing to use on night streams.
Cool.
No, I like order, but not like cop, you know, like I like to see everybody to, you know, be able to talk and listen, talk and listen. I know it kind of gets carried away and crazy at times, you know, like everybody will be like boom, 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 you know, like a shooting range. But I rarely get to hear Duff.
Oh, I'm fine. I mean, I just know that sometimes there's a delay or whatever. I mean,
yeah. Well, like I wrote that like a long time ago when it was happening, but then it's like, oh, an hour later, oh, you see it, and then it's like, just don't think that it's. It kind of defeated my purpose of even writing it. You know, it's like, we didn't see it right there. I said it right to you.
well, it didn't come through until I saw it. I'm watching the chat.
Really? That long?
Yeah, that's when it came through and I saw it on the screen. I was like, uh-oh.
What?
Yeah.
No. It got better real quick.
I'm talking about on my end.
You're right.
Right. I'm not talking about when you sent it. I'm just saying that's when it popped on my screen is when I said something.
Well, I wanted you to get it right away.
Well, it took an hour to get to me.
Technology. Smartphones, my ass.
I know. One of the worst things I think that's happened to our communities is the smartphones.
Yeah,
I mean,
somebody said that Tesla, if he would have gotten the free energy going, that we wouldn't have this technology because of the interference of it, or it can't be run when you have harvesting of the energy through free energy, right?
Right.
I have no idea if that's true or not, but that's what some other tuber was saying. But you are right. They want to steal your life force energy. Just a little while ago when you said that.
Yeah.
And I was like, is she listening to me or is that just an agreeable point?
It's an agreeable point.
Okay.
I'm not a young person. I've lived this life. So I've earned my understanding of things.
Well, your voice says otherwise. It says you're young.
Oh, does it? Well, that's good. I'm not young at all. So.
Young at heart? Yeah,
yes, I'm very young at heart.
Yeah, right? That's where it's at, though. You know, it's not what age you are. It's how it is, how you feel, how your heart is. Like I said, young at heart. Right, Deaf Bread? Or who's got the lighter? Not clicking. Clicking. Is that you, Leslie?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a propane here. I got a propane if you need it.
Yeah, I got one too. Yeah,
Okay. Alrighty.
dab time, I guess, then, eh?
I want to see you burn something. It's better to see something else get burnt than me.
I'm gonna burn
Somebody's out there on one of those paddle boats that you stand up on.
Oh, a stand-up one.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Huck
Wow.
Finn.
Yeah. I got a shanty boat.
Yeah, I've never done the stand-up one.
Well, they did it with rafts down the Mississippi.
Yeah. A book we all had to read in school.
I love that book.
Yep.
When I lived in, we started at the same time.
Go ahead.
When I lived in Wolverine Lake, we had rafts with like diving towers on them, and some of us had boats, and we would take the boats out there and hook them up to the raft, and then we'd stay out there for hours and hours, just diving and swimming out there. Nice lake.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, he's got an inner tube.
Yeah,
know,
I blew
those
it
are the
up. It's a tractor tire. It's a tractor tire. I got a whole bunch of these. I got them from work. They threw them out. I got a whole bunch of different kinds, different shapes, different sizes. So I said, hey, I'll probably use these on a river someday or sell them. Someone might want them. I don't know. Instead of throwing them out, why not, go on the river? Go on. I did it in Canada when I was a kid. They put like a little wood in the middle of it and made like a plank surface in the middle, and then you wrap ropes around the tube itself to hold the plank, and then you can get your friends and you sail down the river and go to middle of the town under bridges and laugh. And we went under this tree with my cousin, and then we all fell off in the rapids, and I held onto the tree. We're holding on the tree, and the tire sucked out from underneath us and went down the river, and we're just holding onto the tree laughing. I was laughing so hard that I was peeing. And that's why the water's yellow till this day.
Oh, but Dev, you could right now like put something on there so Rudy could stand on it or lay on it, and you could take him for a ride.
Yep, exactly. I was thinking of using like a cloth table and.
What happened?
I think he hit mute again.
Oh.
Yeah, right in mid-sentence.
I know, like what?
I was waiting.
I know. I was like, did I miss something?
What's going on?
Oh, that we determined that talking over, when she said I was talking over.
Yeah.
I mentioned it as soon as I saw it come up in my chat, but she sent it when we were talking about the motorcycles. So it took that long to come up in my chat feed.
And yeah, well then.
That was maybe an hour ago, or not even like something.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Weird. Yes.
And so I said, "Stupid smartphones."
Yeah, or stupid StreamYard. I know StreamYard's different than YouTube chat. So StreamYard's slow with chat. It will mix. Sometimes something's up with it. Sometimes. I haven't noticed it lately, but now it's happening again. It was happening a couple weeks ago, so maybe it's back at it.
Well, I'm just happy you guys can see me at all. I mean, so many live chats I go in, people can't even see me at all.
Are you that banned?
I've been banned long. I've been harassed long before I ever even started posting videos. Just from comments I would make.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
I get banned all the time.
I do, yeah.
Shadow banned, all the rest of that.
I've only had it happen to me on one channel. It was about spirits, and I'm like, really? So I'm not sure. So that's interesting that you get it a lot.
I get it constantly. Or like I'll make comments and they'll never show up. Like that's mainly what happens.
Yeah.
Or they show up 3 weeks later.
You'll make a comment under a video and it won't show up.
Oh, that's been happening for 7 years.
What up? BMF.
That's what happens to me. All kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, BMF.
You got reverb. Hold on. You got 2 windows open.
I shut it off.
Oh, perfect. All right.
I'm a fucking idiot. I'm tech-tarded. I told you guys that.
Tech-tarded.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a superhero name.
Tech-tarded man.
And see, Fang, he
I'm making
was
biscuits,
breaking
man.
up
Is
a
what I
little
am. I'm
bit.
making biscuits.
Oh, nice.
Well, I got my helper. Here's my helper.
Yeah, Death Bread's been
That's
breaking
probably
up.
what causes
We're gonna make biscuits.
Ooh,
breakups.
have fun making biscuits with your dad. Hi.
Hi, Autumn.
Communication problems. Didn't he just disappear?
Here, you talk to them. You keep them occupied.
Hi there. Hey, Autumn.
You guys are lucky that her squeaker broke. The squeaker broke in that ball. She just got it at Tractor Supply or something.
Oh, that looks good, Death Bread.
It had an awful squeak to it too.
Oh yeah. What is
Here
it?
you go.
Oh,
Stir it
she's
up.
gonna mix it. Oh,
There you go.
how precious.
Get up under there. You gotta get up under there and get that up on top, you know? There you go. Squish that around. Good job. You're not a bad helper.
Aw.
You're better than
So
most 20-year-olds these days, actually. She's always willing to help.
What are you making, Autumn?
Biscuits.
Nice.
Say it ain't like mommy fixed it, it's like daddy fixed it. All right, that ought to do her. Where's our biscuit thing? Oh, where is it?
Well, Fang,
I'm gonna fill a biscuit pan. I'm gonna mute and just
Oh.
listen.
Okay, cool.
That's pretty much what we've been doing.
Autumn. All right.
But I'm gonna mute so I don't annoy you. I'm gonna make some noises.
All right,
Bye-bye,
thanks.
Autumn.
Bye, Autumn. Enjoy.
Oh, she's running around. She's running around doing her thing, you know.
yeah, she's not around.
She has like a short
Yeah.
attention span for the biscuit mixing. She's like, yeah, I
Yeah,
help,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm out. Deuces. You know.
The rest you handle.
Oh no, she went and got a stool. I guess she wants to talk to you guys. I'm mistaken.
Oh, she really wants to hang out. Wow.
Yeah, she got a stool even.
Oh, hey there. Oh, how are you doing? Is that Sky? Is that Sky? Uh-oh.
Careful.
Oh.
Geez, I hope Venus is all right. Tornado.
I know. That's scary. Tornado weather in the desert. She's like, who are we talking to? Yeah, oh, she's muted. Okay. I get it now. Yeah, I didn't know there could be tornadoes up by her. That's really shocking. Shocking.
I don't think she's ever mentioned tornadoes
Uh-oh.
before.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know.
Just fires and cold weather most of the year.
Yeah. You know what? Death Bread dropped down. I wonder what Death Bread was cooking. Biscuits sound good too.
It was a log.
Oh, he's not cooking yet?
No, he just threw
There
half a
was-
log. It looked like a half of a log.
It looked like he had berries in a bowl or something, like mulberries or.
Oh, wow. Collecting berries.
But I didn't see anything that he would cook. Well, he's in a nice place right now, huh?
Yeah, he is. That's where I wish I was, by a lake camping. Right, Fang?
I would be in the
That's right.
water. In the water.
You want to be in the nano water? You want to be in that black goo? You want to get bathed in the black
Well,
goo?
that one, I don't know if it. I'd have to check it out, see if it's murky or not.
I know. You can always shower after. I don't mind. It's just I got to shower immediately after. You know.
Just plug it up.
It's just that water, all the bacteria, everything that comes out of the sky, you know.
Man, nothing happened to me when I was young. I was always in the water, but there were times when we were banned from swimming because of the bacteria. Hey, little girl.
Her name's Autumn.
Autumn. Peekaboo.
She's cute.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
She's not shy, She has nice, real straight, fine hair. Look how pretty her hair is. Never had straight hair like that. I did when I was young. Yeah? She's like,
She's playing peekaboo with me.
is she?
Peekaboo.
No. Oh, is that what she's doing?
See, she's going down. She went down too far.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, she
That's cute.
goes. There she goes. Wait.
She didn't see me.
Yeah, wait for her to look at you.
Look.
She's playing.
Look.
Look at how shiny her hair is. The light's gleaming off of it. So how...
I had the same haircut when I was little, but my hair wasn't straight either. Susan Gross?
Who?
What?
What? Am I missing something?
Likes your post on her timeline. It was her birthday, yesterday or a few days ago.
Ooh.
You know Susan Gross.
No.
Yeah, you do. Quentin
Yeah.
Quetta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Q. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't.
I can't say that word either. I can't. I'm not even going to pretend. Yeah. You're on her. She has a channel.
That was on Facebook.
Okay.
No, she follows me on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Remember I told you Susan and you and who was it? Somebody else?
Venus?
Is following me on Twitter. I follow back, it said. So I followed back.
Right.
I didn't know that you were even using Twitter.
Yeah, I've had Twitter for many years now.
I thought I was already subscribed. It turned out I already was.
Yeah.
I already was.
Yeah, from years ago, from the protest days. Remember, no, we tried to do remember we hashtagged, we were trying to do the movement, Truth Blitz?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Truth Blitz. Yeah, that's when.
And Susan had put everything up and on Facebook and everywhere.
Yeah. And then we got hit hard, and then they didn't like it. They took us down. So I got hit immediately for that. Yeah. That was like, oh, it's obvious they don't want us to do this. I got all kinds of strikes. I got microwaved. I got all kinds of things happen. My Twitter account, they didn't like that. It was a good one too. Truth Blitz. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Truth
have been
Blitz.
yeah,
We were
right.
trying to save the world.
With frequency. We were
Right.
doing
We were
that.
talking about doing the frequencies.
Yeah.
The love frequency.
The love. Look, she's doing this. The love. Look at
The
her
love frequency.
face. What happened to Death Bread? So my chicken's thawing. Because Death Bread was inspiring me to go grill out of my grill some chicken. So in a little while, I'll move to my phone, to the grill. Where's Faye? You there, Faye? She might want to did something.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Here,
Because I told her, I said, I hope that you're comfortable here, because she was talking about not being comfortable other places or get banned and all that.
Oh yeah, she's good. Oh.
So it's like, you're
She's
talking
comfortable.
and you have it muted, remember? Isn't his name Dave?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. We've met a lot of new faces in here lately. Can't keep up between the. No, I can't. That's
Well,
true.
names just are not my strong suit.
Right. Yeah.
Same for you?
Yeah, unless I
well,
see it. Unless I see it. If I see somebody's name, I can remember it. But like this meeting someone real fast, I'd probably forget it. Absolutely.
Well, it has to be repetitious, and like something that occurs more than just a few times, to get to being able to converse name-wise.
I gotcha. I'm
Like,
not
yeah.
Exactly. It's not something that's that important to put in your memory bank, Not yet. Not yet.
Well, we do record everything all the time, and probably, well, yeah, more than what we are aware, even living it. It's amazing. Actual pictures, like a movie. We've got a movie in our head and in our soul.
Yeah.
I said head.
Hey, I just realized that she can hear us. She's listening to what we're saying. Hey there. How's that ball? Squishy. She's got a squishy ball. All right.
It's purple.
Yeah. She can't hear us, apparently. Maybe not.
Say hi. Wave your hand.
Wave
your
Autumn.
hand.
Can you wave to us, Autumn?
Can you wave?
There she goes.
Yeah.
Oh, high five.
High five.
Yeah.
All right. Leslie's getting the high five. Cute.
I was playing peekaboo. And Mystic said, "Oh, she can't hear us." And then we're like, "Oh, she can hear us." And then she...
I know. I was wondering if we were talking about something.
So I put it to the test. Wave hi.
I know, right? Yeah. That was good.
Touch your head.
What's the temperature here?
Show me your
87.
ball. Show me your ball.
I think it's like 94 where I'm at.
Show me your
Really?
ball.
Yeah. I'm between you and the
Your
ocean.
ball.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you're only an hour away from the ocean. How far are you? How far?
Probably, I guess.
Wow, that is it's pretty close. I mean, an hour. So you are an hour for me. Are you an hour for me?
It all depends on traffic.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Probably at least an hour, a little bit more maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
It all depends on the traffic. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, which is never good around Atlanta, especially around my house or up any of this areas.
Yeah, you live right in that wedge.
Yeah, Samola, Georgia, next exit. Yeah. Well, it is.
Oh no, she's smiling.
I just realized I lived on the exit 111.
111?
So, yeah, that's my exit. Yeah.
Is that off 316?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
85, 316.
But you physically go down 316 first, right?
Well,
Or either way.
Yeah, it goes. Well, no, 316 comes in from Athens, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, you can come out. You can come that way, and then you hit my exit, which is somewhere off. It's just I don't know what exit is. Lawrenceville exit. I don't know. Off of there, right by the hospital.
Yeah, you're not far from the.
Yeah, it's right by. I live right by the hospital, so it's just right off the exit. It's not that far. I don't know. You know how to get here.
Yeah. Map. Go by the map.
Go by the map. Go by the map. It's really easy. You only turn so when you get off the exit right there, you just turn one right, and then all the way left into my neighborhood, and then you would turn another right in my driveway. So only 3 turns from the highway.
Cool.
You got your bell going on? She's muted now. What is she doing? Oh,
She's waving. She liked my bell too.
What does she have? She has something.
Yeah, we're doing show and tell apparently.
Is that an axe?
An axe. I show her a glass bell. She shows me an axe.
That's what it looks like, didn't it?
Are you
It is.
implying something, dear?
It's a wood. It's a wooden axe, like a little toy.
That's a good looking wooden. It's surprise.
Still would
toy.
smash my bell.
Oh wow, nice. Looks like stone.
He doesn't realize he's muted.
You're muted. Yeah. Huh. It looked like a stone axe.
All right, ladies. Well, I'm going to get going. I appreciate the conversation, and I'll stay in the chat. I've got some other stuff I got to get done. The time flies.
I know it does. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna cook too. It's 3:40. I know. I've been up here 4 hours already.
That's amazing.
I know. I was just chilling too. I'm gonna go cook. I'm gonna cook too, guys. But I can put on my my phone. Thanks for hanging with me, Bang. I appreciate it. You go
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Def Red too, Leslie. And
Yeah.
All right.
Autumn.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
I sure will.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, cool.
Bye.
I'll see you later. All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's just hot today. I'm gonna cook out in the grill shortly.
It's hot. I
hot.
had some burritos a little bit ago because my hamburgers went south. Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I tried to reheat them. And made them go too long, so I had to chuck them.
Oh.
I couldn't bite through those.
I guess I'm making grilled chicken, and I think I'm gonna put barbecue on it. I think I'll have some barbecue chicken. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just was like, what am I doing? I just know I'm grilling some chicken. So, vegetable.
That takes I cook chicken like an hour or an hour and a half. I make sure it's in the oven. I'll
Yeah.
cook it for an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like it fall off the bone.
Yeah, if you're cooking a whole chicken. Yeah. I'm just doing
It's easier.
Hmm?
It's easier for me to eat shredded, actually. So,
I like boneless.
how are you gonna eat it?
Boneless.
Just
I have boneless chicken. I'm just gonna put some barbecue sauce on it and call it good. What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's shallow straight up. I was gonna
I've
make
cooked
spinach.
chicken every which way.
Yeah, that's
All
the
those
easy way.
years being a mom, you get to cook everything multiple times. Make all kinds of recipes, right?
You can, yeah. Well, I did some cooking. I can't say I did a lot of the cooking. That was well, especially last so many years. So I could do the daytime cooking, but not the nighttime cooking. So,
Are you ending now, or are you still going?
I was thinking about maybe ending. I don't know, or going. I'm gonna cook in a while. I can come back a little later. What time is it? It's 7. Well, I don't know how everybody's energy. I don't know how mine will be. I might end. What are you doing? You gonna go eat? You gonna make lunch, dinner?
No, I already had something about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I was thinking about going in a.
We're getting dinner ready.
You're making dinner, yeah. What are you're having biscuits and what else?
Pork chops and gravy and a veggie. We haven't decided on the veggie yet.
That sounds so
Go in
good.
there.
Yeah, mixed veggies. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna do the same thing. Mixed veggies, maybe mac and cheese, barbecue chicken. Why not?
Oh shit, you dropped it. I'll eat that one. 5-second roll.
Uh-oh.
There, you
All right, girlfriend.
All right, you gonna head out?
Yeah, we'll
I
see you
guess
guys
I'm gonna
later.
head out.
We're gonna jam out and listen to some tunes.
Okay, well, have fun, guys. Have a good dinner. Thanks for joining me. And I'll
You
catch you guys
too.
on the flip side soon. All right. Bye, Leslie.
All right.
Go ahead, sister. I'll see you guys soon. Much
All
love.
right.
Thanks for hanging, guys. All right.
See you, Leslie.